Leah, welcome to Call Her Daddy.
What's up, Daddy?
No, we're already up to no good. We haven't even fucking started.
On brand.
Okay, first of all, you're a Leo.
Fuck yeah.
I'm a Leo.
Should we just end the podcast here before the world burns?
Leah and I have already been basically podcasting downstairs, and we were like,
Yes.
we need to shut the fuck up and we need to get upstairs. We were basically saying, do you think you cannot date your own sign?
You know, me personally, I don't think I can date my own sign. Now, does that speak for anyone else? Maybe they have better experiences. Me personally, a Leo man like ruined my life for like 5 years.
5 years?
I think I'd like to steer clear of that, but
Wait, 5 years?
yeah, I was getting embarrassed worse than Rob did me for 5 years.
You're literally the most loved person on the internet right now. Is any of this like registering?
No, I haven't even been in LA for 24 hours, but I'm with the best person I could be with.
Okay, to be fair, I need to just fucking say this. Rob was fabulous. But everyone's like fucking roasting me in the comments like, why aren't you having Leah? First of all, Rob got eliminated first. He got on the plane immediately and came here.
They
And
wanted me on here?
Leah, the president wants you on there. Like, everyone wants you on there. Like, what the fuck? Everyone wants to talk to you, yes.
It's crazy because the energy shift from how it was in the villa to how people are receiving me out here is something I'm sure you could tell on the reactions in my face every time that I got voted for America's Favorite. I was genuinely shocked. It wasn't like, oh, like, let me put on a show. I literally was like gagged. Like, I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, because I was going to say, I think a lot of fucking people were really pissed that they were like, why is Leah getting such a bad edit? Like, do the producers want her to be a villain? There were so many different conspiracy theories. So it felt like that also in the villa, that you were having a tough time.
I was having a very tough time in the villa. There were times where I pulled like head production aside and I said, I don't want to be here anymore. There were 3 instances I can remember where I literally said, like, I'm not having fun anymore. I have to go. The reason that I did stay was Serena. She's the one who convinced me to stay, and Janae. So.
I think that they could convince that. Like, you guys were so
Yeah.
fucking cute, which we'll get to. Hold on. Tell me the 3 moments.
One of them was after, so one that I remember, the most recent one, was when Kendall dropped the weight on Rob's face for least trustworthy guy in that one challenge. And Rob and I were in a good place at that point, and it just felt like everyone was talking about Rob and I except for Rob and I, and we just were trying to move past it, but it felt like we just couldn't in the villa, and it just was something that would not go away. And I was so frustrated. Like, after that challenge, like, I haven't watched a thing of the show yet, but I'm sure you could see like an energy shift in my face, and I literally sat on the floor crying for like an hour saying like, I can't be here anymore. I want Rob. Like, I literally was like, please send me home. Bring Andrea back for Rob. If Rob, please, please, please. I said, if that's what's going to make everyone in this villa happy. I felt like I literally was like scared. Like, after the dumping, like, I literally was like, I'm in, like, this is bad, like, bad.
Leah, why do you think everyone was so obsessed with like you and Rob and like making these comments?
I think everyone in the villa, just from like how Rob and I got each other just from the start. I think, especially now that I'm looking at everything, I think him and I just clicked really quickly. Like, that's why when girls would come in and be like, oh my gosh, like, he's so timid, like, ooh, so mysterious. And I'm like, is he? Like, I was having a ball, like, from day one. Like, we were just like fucking around. Like, he was never giving like shy, timid.
You weren't getting the onion.
I said the onion was peeled when I got it. So
people were like shipping you guys a lot and like wanted you guys to work, and you were like, it's literally not happening. So like, let it go.
Even some of the Islanders, like, they were literally like, we want you guys to like comeback story of the year. Like, they would be like, you know, you still have feelings for him. He still has feelings for you. Like, let's get to it. But I'm like, I can't. I can't.
Why?
I was so miserable. Like, I feel like in relationships, normally I'm always waiting for the other shoe to drop, or I'm in constant fight or flight mode where it feels like they're about to fuck me over. Like, I felt like feels like I'm always waiting for something bad to happen. And it felt like that on steroids with Rob. And then it did happen. and then it felt even worse. And I literally wanted to go home and die. But then it just was like night and day with Miguel. Like, he literally changed my experience in there. I actually owe him so much, like more than I could put into words.
Can you describe your relationship with him?
Our friendship from the moment he came in, we were friends. I remember the first night he came in, he was sitting in bed with me and Serena, and we were talking for like 20 minutes with him, and we were just like dying laughing. And he was sleeping across from me that night in the morning, and we were like talking again. But like our friendship that grew, we would joke around so much, and I feel like there were so many like little moments that we started to be like, no, I think I like him more. And he was like, there were so many moments where he was like, I liked you, but I didn't know if you liked me back. And he was like, I didn't know if I could, like, I should say anything. And like, I was like, I like him, but I didn't know if I should say anything. And so he is probably one of my favorite people that like I've ever met. I think that him coming into the villa was like game changer. Even I said, like, even if he came in and he was just my friend, like I would have been happy just because how amazing he is. I think that I have to credit him for a big part of myself in the villa. It was night and day the way I acted, like night and day. I think he brings out the best in me, and I think like I feel like I bring out the best in him. And I think he is just like honestly the wisest, most amazing person you'll ever meet. I think he's like, I always joke, I'm like, he's like, I have nothing bad to say about him, which kind of scares me. But like, again, he's so blunt too. Like I respected how fucking honest he was. Like, he was so honest from every step of the way. Like, at first he was like, I don't know if this is going to go anywhere. And then we started like more and more, and then it became more and more, and then more. And then it was like, but he was honest the whole way through, which is like all I could ask for. That's all we want. Is honesty. Like, that's it. And so, yeah, no, Miguel is to thank for like probably 80% of me in the villa. He made my time in there from when we were coupled up, even during Casa, all of it. Like, he made my time in there what I felt like it was supposed to be the whole time. He made me feel like I was permanently blushing. He made me feel like he was literally, like, I saw that Liv said he was like my protector in the villa, and like he literally was. Like, I feel like he was everything and more, and I'm so appreciative of him. Like, I have like no words.
You guys obviously didn't make anything official when you were in the villa. Like, what's the vibe? What's happening?
I think we just want to like enjoy our time together. I think I love our relationship because we don't put pressure on it. It's like very organic, which is what we both like.
Yeah.
And so I think we're just, yeah, I'm excited to like be out in the real. We haven't done, it's like so difficult because it's like, at one end it's like, okay, yeah, like your boyfriend and girlfriend in the villa, but then imagine coming out here and you don't know how these people act like at a restaurant, or like how they act at the club. You don't know what their social media even looks like you don't know any of this stuff. So like, I think just learning each other outside of the villa is going to be so much fun because I love everything I learned in the villa.
Okay, there's so much to go through. I'm like, hold on, rewind. We're going to go through all of this.
Yeah.
How did you even get on Love Island?
So I got on Love Island. Like, I've been wanting, I feel like I like have been saying like, you know, it would be fun to go on there. Like, why not try whatever? And I sent an application like, I think last year. And then I remember this year I got a text from one of the casting people, and they were like, hey, like, would you be, or it was maybe Instagram or text or something, that they were like, hey, like, we want to talk to you. Can you fill out the application again? And like, they were like, you know, whatever. And then from there, like, we had a video call, and then from there it was literally ball was fully rolling.
When you saw you have over 1 million followers,
oh my God, I was shocked. I borderline, like, I literally was like, I probably have like no Instagram after getting reported so much, because
they're like, this must be a bot.
Get this fucking, like,
she's buying her followers.
Yeah, like, I was like, oh my, yeah, people keep saying I'm buying my follow, or that I was buying my follow. How? I was in the villa and I didn't have a fucking phone, so how was I buying them? Who was buying them? My mom? Spare me.
No. It's so iconic to see, and I was so upset for you because when the tweet was shown to you, like, I saw so many. Oh my God, no, dude. When the tweet was shown to you, everyone online was going batshit. They were like, where did they find that bottom of the barrel tweet? Like,
the tweet read me to filth, though. It did. I was doing self-fucking reflection after that tweet. I literally sat on the bathroom floor, and it was the off-camera bathroom, and it's literally had roaches floating in the water and everything. It was like this filthy little number. And I'm sitting on the floor just thinking about everything. I'm like, that was like a pivoting moment for me. I was like, it's like, come on, girl. You're about to be 25, queen. Like, maybe let's not call men pussy bitches. Like, there are better ways to communicate. Is there though?
Can you tell people what
there is. Sorry, I'm done.
No, there is.
Oh, I can't even repeat the tweet because of how long it was. And then when they read it back to me in beach chat, I kid you not, first of all, she was reading, it was like a minute long. Everyone else had like one sentence, like, I don't know.
It's like, dear Leah, you are a piece of shit.
And then the gag of it all was, at the end they go, and the list goes on. I say, ooh, I thought we got everything off our chest. We're still going.
To anyone that for some reason didn't watch that episode, basically the tweet was like so aggressive towards Leah. Meanwhile, all of us knew outside of the villa that were like living in real world, we're like, you were the favorite. And it was crazy to see that you're getting like dragged when it was really like, Princess Leah, we love you, was what the tweet should have been. Like,
but the tweet I got is how I felt in the villa. And then that's when Rob at movie night said, now that tweet makes sense. And I said, yeah, it does. Because that's how, like, I was feeling like that everyone thought that of me in the villa, because I kept like, I feel like I was trying to do everything in like such a respectful and like right manner that it felt like things just kept getting fucked up. And
did you at any point be like, I can't believe I put my like my life and my family and like my personal like self involved in this craziness? Like, is my life gonna be fucked?
Yes.
You had
that was like a daily thought. I was like, fuck me, I shouldn't have came here. Like, I'm doing weird shit. Like, I'm like ruining lives. Like, I'm like, I was thinking like my dad's like not gonna speak to me again. Like, I was like, I'm embarrassing. Oh my gosh, you don't understand. Everyone on Love Island, like the way it panned out, everyone. So the final four, and then Kaylor and Aaron and got everyone. So everyone got to speak to their family in some way, manner, or form. Like, I remember even Kenny and Janae got letters from their parents from the words of affirmation date. Miguel and I were the only people who didn't get a lick of our family. And I said, hey, so does my family hate me? Like, did I embarrass them really badly? Or like, why don't they want to talk to me? Like, is there a reason Miguel and I didn't get to speak to our family? And Miguel was really upset for me because he was like, everyone got to speak to them. And he was like, he knows I've been dying like to speak to everyone, and especially my sister.
Dude, so you were like, oh, my family has abandoned me.
Yes. I was spiraling every day.
Okay.
There was one day that the psych called me in like 3 times. I said,
oh, not again.
Oh God. And then people would go for like 10, like they would go for like 20 minutes and come out, and then I would be there for like an hour. And like, oh, they're worried for me.
Yeah. Fucking shit. And what would you say when you're in those psych sessions?
Oh, honey. I was spewing garbage out my mouth. The things that woman heard. NDA who? Confidentiality agreement who?
Okay, so before we get into like the details of Love Island, I want to get to know you a little bit better, just as like you prior to Love Island. Where did you grow up? Do you grow up here?
Yeah, so I'm from Calabasas.
Okay.
Grew up here, born and raised in LA. Yeah, 24. My birthday's next month, though. And yours is coming up, too. Fuck. We gotta get hammered. August 11th.
August 21st.
Fuck, yeah.
Is that like a week apart?
Yeah, 10 days. Yeah.
You need to come to my birthday in the Hamptons.
Oh, can I?
We'll talk. You can.
Because I'm going to be in New York for the reunion. Yeah.
Okay, that's like holding it.
Come sit next to me.
Wait, okay, we'll talk offline. Okay, so are you close with your family?
Oh my gosh, I'm the closest with my family.
What is your family dynamic?
So I was about to say I have a mom and dad, like we all do.
Great start.
So my mom and dad have been married for like 25 or something years. 30. My parents
Leah's sister's in the room. We can acknowledge.
Oh, okay. My sister's in the room. So my parents have been married for 30 years. And I have an older sister. She's 11 months older than me. And we're really close. We do everything together. Like we always say we're like attached at the hip. And yeah, we are very close. She is like a very large part of the reason like I am who I am. So I owe a lot of things to her. Yeah, she's a very big part of my life.
Have you guys ever liked the same guy?
You know
what?
No. Do you know what I'm thinking of? We have like the same guy, but like it's more of like a passer to the bro situation. It wasn't like fight. Like it was more like a the homie can hit too.
Shut the fuck up. Your sister's face is like, shut the fuck up. Her boyfriend is literally like, we're done.
Please.
No, it's fine. So
this was like years ago.
Who was with him first?
My sister.
And she literally said, it's that good, you gotta try it.
Your words, not mine.
Generous.
Okay, but it wasn't.
It wasn't that good?
No.
So you like it different. I love that you're like, that's generous from your sister, and then you're like, what is this hand-me-down shit?
Yeah, no, it was a giving hand-me-down.
Okay. The first time that you smoked was pretty rough. You said it involved you passing out and you trying to convince your parents not to ship you off to rehab.
Who put this?
You.
My TikTok.
You know.
Oh, did I say that in Love Island too? Where's this coming from? Who told you this?
Leah, you told it on the internet. You put it on your TikTok.
Okay, yeah.
Not you saying, who said that?
Okay, because I was telling Miguel a story about this one time I took edibles, which is a really good one.
Okay, go ahead.
My family, it was during COVID too. So this was like our first, like it was like our first time that we were allowed to go out into restaurants. This was like a big thing.
Okay. I remember this. Yeah.
And like this was like a big deal, like leaving the house, like it was like crazy. Whoa. And so we were like, okay, we're going to go with like my family, our cousin's family, like their mom, dad, their siblings, whatever. And then our grandmother as well. And so my cousin and she's like a smoker. Like she be like bongs and all. Okay. But I'm like, you know what? Like, let's take some edibles and like, let's like get really fucked up and just like eat a lot.
Yeah.
Cause like, you know, why not?
Yeah.
And it was like a sushi restaurant too, but like, yeah.
It's not the food you want when you're high.
Yeah, you know, now I'm thinking about it in hindsight, probably wasn't the best place, but anyways, whatever. So we go, and I think on accident, I read the jar wrong because I ended up taking 70 milligrams.
Oh my God. Leah.
First of all, it was like an hour car ride to get there. So, like, the build-up in the car, like, I'm not even there yet. Like, I'm thinking, like, I'm about to get in there and be, like, hungry, just, like, chilling, like, just good vibes. I sit down, and all of a sudden, I'm, like, what's, like, I'm like, in full flight. Like, I'm, like, what's happening? Like, where am I? Who am I? And then, like, I'm, like, telling my cousin, I'm, like, I have to go to the bathroom. Like, I have to go to the bathroom. She's, like, go. I was like, come with me. And then my sister is one of those people. So my sister is sober. Like, she doesn't drink or smoke. Mm-hmm. And like, and I will say though, it's annoying as fuck being around people when you are sober and you are around like drunk or high people are easy to be around. But like, if you're around drunk people, not when I'm high though, maybe that, you know, whatever. It's just like so annoying to be around. So my sister was just like, Leah, stop.
Right.
Like, leave me alone.
Just shut the fuck up.
So I'm sitting there like, yeah. And so I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. Like, I have to go to the bathroom. Okay, so the restaurant that we're at, the bathrooms in there, mirrors all around. Literally, the whole thing is mirrored. Yes, hell on earth for someone on fucking edibles who doesn't smoke at all or take edibles. And I'm looking at all of them. I'm like this. I literally felt like I was in one of those like horror mazes, and I felt like something was about to come out the mirror and eat me. And then I come back downstairs and I'm like, I'm tweaking out. I tell my cousin, I said, I have to snitch on myself. I have to. I was like, I have to tell my mom in case I die tonight to tell the paramedics what happened to me. Like, tell them I took edibles. Yes. So then she was like, don't do it. Please don't do it. Like, and just keep in mind, my fucking grandma is at the end of the table this whole time, but she doesn't even speak English. She definitely had no idea what was going on. But our parents were pissed. Anyway, so then, like, so I take my mom to the bathroom, and all of a sudden I drop to my knees and I start gagging, trying to throw up in the bathroom. But I wasn't throwing the drama.
You're like,
and I wasn't.
My hair.
Yes, my mom was holding my hair back. She's like, get up. She was like, get up. This is a public restroom. That you're on the floor. She's screaming at me. I'm like, fuck. But I don't give a fuck. It's a public. I'm not even thinking I'm on the floor. I could have been literally on someone's shit, and I probably would have been in the same place because of how tweaking out I felt. But like, I just shot up heroin, and then I was about to say something bad. Something crazy was about to come out of my mouth. And then, so I'm sitting down there, and then I'm like telling my mom, I was like, I took edibles, and if I die tonight, tell the paramedics what I took so they can try and revive me. And my mom was like, you can't die from edibles. She's like, get up. She like grabbed me by my arm, and she was like, you're gonna go downstairs, you're going to eat food, you're gonna drink water, and we're gonna leave. And she said, I am never taking you out to dinner again. She was like, you come out once this whole time. The first time we're let out and you do this. And I was like, that shit went. That sobered me up. I said, good morning. I sat down at that table. I didn't open my fucking mouth. Did I eat nothing? I didn't eat shit. I just sat there mute until we went home. Yeah. So that was crazy.
Just a little. Just a fucking little. And that wasn't the time that your parents almost threatened you to go to rehab because you smoked once?
That was a whole different one. That was like pussy shit. I smoked one joint. I ended face down on the rug. My dad walked into my apartment, seen me on the floor, and then he saw a smoking joint on the side, and he was like, what is this? And then there's pictures of it. I'll dig them out. It's me on the floor in front of the toilet. I don't know why, like, my first thing is to like throw up, but like my mom was like, it's not gonna come out of your system, it's in your bloodstream. And so I was like, and my dad was like, my parents were literally on the phone with each other saying like, we're worried, like she has to go to rehab. That was like the first time I ever smoked in my life too. I was like, rehab?
It's one little baby.
Rehab. I said, y'all killing me with this shit, man.
That is some LA shit. They're like, oh, they're hitting it too hard. Rehab. You're like, I've literally smoked once.
Bro,
calm the fuck crazy. Down. Okay, I feel like when you're from LA, you kind of just like know people in the industry or whatever. Did you have anyone in your family that was in this industry, or were you the first person to like go on TV?
Yeah, no, I'm the first person in this industry. My parents are not. My mom is a microbiologist. She like is not involved in any like social media sorts. Like my parents don't have my dad doesn't have Instagram. Like, I'm sure he does now, but he's trying to have his big one. Your
dad starts influencing.
Can you imagine?
What's his name?
Afshin,
stop.
Just relax. Afshin, relax. You've done enough. No.
What does he do for a living?
He's a CFO.
Oh.
For like a hospitality company for like hotels, like they do restaurants, stuff like that.
When you went to your parents and your family and you were like, I'm going on Love Island, what was their reaction?
For a while I had only told my sister.
Okay.
I was nervous to see how my parents were going to react, just because Persians hold like their children to like a very high standard of like, oh my gosh, we always make a joke like you need, like Persians say like you need to either become like a doctor or a lawyer or like something of that. And I'm still in school right now as well, so I think my parents were just I was worried of their reaction. Not that I would stop school or anything of like that, but I just felt like my mom, I don't know, like I think our mom is just not. My parents were born in Iran and they moved here when they were like 20. They didn't even speak English when they got here. My mom worked at McDonald's. My dad washed dishes, and they've done fucking amazing for themselves. They're like such an inspiration to me. So I feel like I was a bit nervous to tell them, but my main goal, like I want to make them proud, and like I hope I did make them proud. I know they are really proud of everything like I've done, and they were proud of how I carried myself, even in moments I felt like maybe I could have done better.
So, when you see something blowing up on your socials, like a new makeup trend or a beauty tutorial, of course you want to try it yourself. That's when you head to Sephora. They have got the hottest names in beauty you can't miss. Brands like Laneige, K18, Rare Beauty, the ones that everyone is talking about. You guys know Sephora is where it's at. Every single, I would say, month, I have a huge trip that I do to Sephora, whether it's online or in store, and I go ham. I get myself stocked up. I get new things. I get my go-tos. It is just a place where you feel happy and you feel good. So Daddy Gang, the next big thing is only at Sephora. Shop now at Sephora.com.
You said that you have had a lot of guys that your family has not approved of in the past. Can you describe their least favorite boyfriend of yours?
Yeah, they would have literal interventions with me to get me to stop talking to him.
No.
For good reason, though. Now when I look back at it, but I was young. I was 18 when we met. So
okay.
He got me in a good spot. My brain was super moldable, and he molded the fuck out of it. So I think that shaped how I look at relationships a lot for a while.
Yeah.
And I think it made me feel like I had to like work really hard to deserve someone's love or affection. And I felt like I had to always fight for someone's attention, which is not a great place to be, but I think I've also worked really hard now to not feel like that anymore. But I know even like in moments where like I don't know, sometimes I would just be like fuck, like I I'm still right now I'm like I don't deserve the way I'm being received. Like I feel like I was on the plane, well I was gonna say I was on the plane with Kayla and Aaron. We were sitting in the same row together. And I was like crying to Kayla saying like, I don't deserve this.
Have you seen what's online?
I have. You want to hear what was so funny?
Yeah.
They picked me up from my hotel room and we were on like one of the golf carts and they were about to drop us off to the van at the front of the hotel to take me to the airport. And then they were like, oh, Aaron and Kayla are going to be coming with you in the van to the flight. And I was like, yay. I was really excited to see them. I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen them in like days. I've been wanting to talk to them so bad. And especially because I thought that they were gonna like I literally was telling Kayla and Aaron when they were standing next to Miguel and I was like, it's you guys, like it's you guys, because I was like, and even to Nicole I was like, me and Miguel are about to go get fucked up at the Hilton. Like I was like doing like hand signs like anyways, so I'm like sitting there and I'm like going through my phone and I had just gotten my phone probably like 10 minutes prior and like ding 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 and they keep getting like, have you seen this, have you seen this, have you seen this? And I'm like, seen what? And they say Kayla and Aaron are coming with you to the airport. And I like look at my phone and then I seen that it said like Kayla said that no, what was it? What did it say?
It was basically Kayla was on a phone call
with
someone
her friend
in the background. Aaron was filming himself, for anyone that doesn't know. Aaron was filming himself making a Instagram video. Yeah. And Kayla's in the background on the phone with someone. And it sounds like someone on the phone says to her, Leah's not going to be irrelevant in X amount of months.
Right.
So you see this when you're in the car, when they're walking up.
Bro, I saw it on the golf cart when they were about to get, like literally, yeah, like right when I was going to see him. The timing was hilarious.
What did you do?
I honestly, like, I wasn't like pressed about it. Like, I really wasn't. I was like, like, fair enough. Like, maybe I will be, maybe I won't. But like, at the same time, it's like, I saw Kayla, like, so the golf cart drops me off to the van and Aaron and Kayla jump out and they were like, Leah, like, holy fuck, like, it's so good to see you. And I'm like hugging them. Aaron was so excited. He literally like dropped his phone and broke it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was so excited to see them. And then I sat down and we were just talking like normal because I wasn't even going to bring it up just because I literally was like, it's just not worth it. Like, I was just happy to see them.
Yeah. And you're just coming out of this huge experience. You're
right.
Like, I can't.
And I was so happy. Like, I was so happy because Miguel and I had just spent like 2 days together, like in the hotel room, and we were just having like a ball together. And so I was like, it's just not even like, it's just like very like minimal stuff to me that I was like, it's not worth it. Cause I know Kayla loves me. Like, I know she does. I know it. And I know Aaron loves me too, despite everything. And I love them so much. So I was just like, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but then Kayla was like, "Fuck Leah," like I have. She was like, "Fuck Leah." No, I'm kidding.
Fuck Leah. Fuck Aaron.
She was like,
not her parents being like, she never curses. I'm like, babe, you don't know your daughter. Like, fuck Aaron. I love her.
She was like, Leah, I have to tell you something. And I was like, what? And she was like, there's like this video. And I was like, it's okay. Like I saw it already. Like, don't worry. And she was like, no, I just feel like I need to explain myself. And she was like, I was on the phone with my friend and she was talking about like, she said she was like receiving a lot of hate.
Yeah.
And she said like it was coming from like the fans. And she was saying that her friend was basically like, you know, saying it just to like make her feel better and like just like it's gonna like blow over type thing. And so yeah, but I mean when we got to the airport, like anyways, but her friend, she said that and I was like, listen, like I don't care at all. Like I was not feeling a type of way about it at all.
You weren't?
No, not at all. Like I love Kayla. Like I was not feeling a way about it at all. And I mean, I love Kayla and Aaron. I'm really happy that they're together. I think that they suit each other so well. And I think that, I don't know, that just wasn't something that I was like, why would I fight with her about that?
Yeah.
Like, it was just so like.
I mean, I get your headspace, and I think it's a very mature headspace to be in of like, she is getting fucking roasted online.
Right.
So like, we're seeing these bits and pieces.
Oh, you want to know what it was?
What?
She said what it was that when I said it's giving white woman scared.
Yeah.
That thing she said.
That was so funny.
She said, I didn't think they were going to put that shit in there.
No, but
I said,
it
y'all
was
killing me with this shit, man.
Leah, it was fucking funny. Not you pointing.
I was pointing. The thing is, too, I wasn't even pointing at her face. I was literally said the balcony. And she's like, and I was like, and then Serena was like, don't be dramatic. And I'm like, it was literally giving white woman scared. Like,
yeah.
And I said the word balcony. And then she like ducked like I was about to like hit her with a right hook. I'm like, okay. As if they would even let me. I would literally get tackled to the floor before my face or my hand would even touch her face. Are you kidding?
It was fucking good TV.
Yeah, but she was like, people have been calling me racist towards like Persians and black people and African Americans and everything and saying that. And I'm like, that was not my intention of that. I think like, I just was like, me and Serena, like she was saying basically saying like people were calling her racist because Serena and I reacted and then she reacted and she thinks just like because she's white, like it's coming off racist. And like, I was like, well, I know she's not racist.
Right.
Like Kayla is not a racist, you guys, just for your information.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was like that. She said like she was receiving comments because of that. And like, again, I don't want anyone to hurt anyone or feel like, you know, that they have to say mean things to anyone on my behalf. Like, I don't want that. Like, I know how it feels to be on the receiving end of those things. So it's not a good place to be in. It's actually very like harmful and hurtful. And you're also just doing your best in there. And it's actually very fucking hard to behave perfectly in there, and all your mistakes are put on TV and they're for the world to judge, and then you get it replayed back to you again at movie night. And so it's a lot. So I honestly can't be mad about how anyone moved in there just because it is such a high intensity, high pressure environment that it's like, even I said I was acting in ways that I haven't acted in years. I don't like to raise my voice at men like I used to, but I've retired. I don't like to argue. I don't want to argue with men. I like to come to a very sound conclusion with them. I put that shit so in the past. I'm old as fuck. I'm literally geriatric. It's not the time to be telling people like, you don't act like that. I was just telling myself I'm not 16 anymore. It's not cute and it's not funny.
Yeah. I like that you're clarifying that though, because again, I feel like there's so much around this show and everyone's so passionate and like the fans are amazing. But I think we have to remember, like, this is like a reality dating show. Like, to spread hate towards people, we've got to just simmer. And
I love every single person in that villa. There is not one person that came in or out of that villa that deserves an ounce of hate. I think that everyone came in, gave it their absolute all and their best. They treated everyone with as much as respect as they possibly could. Sometimes you really can't handle yourself well when you're put in very weird situations. Sometimes, you slip up. But again, this isn't a movie. Yeah. This is reality TV. You fuck up.
The big three. I mean, no, we have to talk about it because I know it's Love Island and it's not fucking Friendship Island, but
it was Friendship Island. It was.
You guys
fuck
made
that.
it. No, fuck that. Yes, goodbye. It was truly like the most fun to watch you three like form this sisterhood and watching you guys like ride for each other, watching you guys like have each other's backs, like going through everything together. Can you describe your guys' dynamic and like who plays what part in the friendship?
Oh my gosh. Serena and Janae. Shout out PBG back on top. Yeah, no, they are everything good in my experience with Love Island. I walked in with Janae. I got to walk out with Janae. We literally walked in holding hands, and she was the first person first person I met in the villa. I loved her right off the bat. I think that she carries herself amazingly. I think she is absolutely like such an inspiring person. I think she's so smart. I think she is fucking gorgeous. And I think she is hilarious. She deserves the world. Serena is the most special person I've ever met in my life. She made my time in the villa worth being there. She is the reason that I stayed the whole time. And she was literally, I felt like it's hard for me to not have my sister with me because I feel like she's someone that I rely on a lot. But Serena was literally like the closest thing I had to my sister because they're both Virgos and they remind me so much of each other. There were things that Serena would do or say that I would be like, fuck, I'm so glad Serena's here because I know that's exactly what my sister would be saying or doing for me. And so, yeah, they were very special to have. And I feel like our friendship is for life. I think that they mean the world to me and I could not have done anything in there without them. And I think we've all had like our moments in there, but we all handled it really well.
I think you guys did such a good job, and it was like obviously one of like my favorite moments was watching Serena just like walk up. Understandably, we'll get to like the Rob and Liv and you dynamic, but her being like, nope.
What y'all not gonna do is gang up on Leah. She didn't even know what the fuck we were talking about. And Janae's like, go, 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 go. I'm like, girls.
It was so fucking good. And I think that is the kind of friend I think every woman wants to have.
Oh my gosh,
right?
She's everything.
What was a moment on the show where Janae and Serena like really had to give you a wake up call and be like, Leah? What?
I think like after Rob called me like delusional on the fire pit. Oh, I have a good one.
Okay.
Like, I think Rob, like, he was like, when he was like, wake the fuck up. Like, you're delusional. Yeah. And I was sitting there like, nee. No, I'm kidding. Like, I was like, did he just say he loves me? No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding, guys, please. He was like, you're delusional, wake the fuck up, whatever. And then that was like that was hurtful too. That all jokes aside, like that was really like very hurtful to hear. And I think like Serena and Janae got to hear me talk about that a lot. And it was very painful for me, especially to hear it from someone that I hold really, really, really in high regards. But like I remember the next day, like he was sitting there, or he was working out at the gym, and me and Janae were in like or Serena were like in the kitchen, and I was like, I love watching the guys work out. Like a few guys were working out, and then Janae was like, I know, look, and it was Kenny and Rob, and then Janae was like, I know, Kenny looks so good, and I was like, I'm not talking about Kenny. And they both looked at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, la, la,
and then I was like, you know what? Like, queen, like, Serena would literally always tell me, like, stand the fuck up. Like, she would tell me to, like, she literally would go like this, stand up. And, like, I stood up. Like, I had to stand up. But I was down bad for a minute there.
It's so good because another moment you just like brought into my head from that is like when you said something of like, you know what's so messy? She said something, you go, you know
How
what's
fine
so
that man looks over there.
Serena's face literally like this.
She was disgusted.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, that was, you guys should have heard the things this woman was saying to me when the cameras like were not on. Like she actually was, I would, on moments where I felt like I was like, I'm spiraling, I would say, Serena, can you come read me to filth? I would literally say exactly that. And she would full blown read me to filth. I'd be, yep. Don't want him anymore.
I think everyone on the internet wants to know, like, what the fuck happened with this bullshit backseat whole drama.
I keep telling them to roll the damn tapes of me, like, show me where I sat there and was, like, cheering for Andrea to go home. We all collectively decided for Andrea to go home. We all shut our eyes and said, on 3, put 1 for Nicole and 2 for Andrea. And me, Kayla, and Serena put 2. And Liv put Nicole.
Yep.
And so, I mean, but then Liv was like, okay, no, we're doing Andrea. And she was like, I'm like, we all are going to do it all together. And so let's do it. And I remember sitting there and I was saying, like, I was like, I just feel like I want to be very, like just cautious of how this all comes out, because I told the girls, I said, somehow, some way, I feel like this is going to get flipped back onto me. And yeah, but the first thing Liv said when we all got into that huddle was, we all know we're not sending home. And she said, we're not sending Janae home. That's the first thing we said. Was Liv came up, she said, we all know who we're saving right off the bat. And she said, we're saving Janae. And then it was between Nicole and Andrea, and then we just did that, and we all came to a collective decision. And I did sit there and I did say, I'm scared that this is going to look a certain way on me, and I was not pining for her in any way, shape, or form. I really wasn't. And I was praying to God they would roll the tapes that at movie night or something. I was begging them. I was like, you have to. But then they rolled the fucking tape of Liv saying that I had a huge sway in it. And then I was like, oh my gosh.
Right.
And then that's when Serena was like, hold on a minute. No, huge sway. Like, huge sway. Huge sway.
Right. Like,
as if I was holding like a banner and saying like, send Andrea home, send Andrea home. No, I said, if we send Andrea home, Rob is going to hate me forever. Right. And that's that. I'm dumb as fuck. I may be stupid, but I'm not dumb as fuck. I did not think sending the woman that like this guy is in love with home is gonna make him run back into my arms. I knew he was gonna hate me. Why would I have done that? And if I wanted Rob back, I wouldn't want it like that. I would have wanted him to do it on his own.
Because you want to know in your own head, if you're gonna get that man back, it's like a fair fucking game, and you and him come back together because you wanted to, not because some random girl gets dropped off and now you're like, I'm here.
Yeah, like, I'm your second option. Do you want me back?
Fuck no.
No.
Fuck no.
It was never like that. Even in our chat after that day, like, I'm pretty sure I told him I still care about him and everything, but like at that point I was with Connor, and can I talk about Connor for a second, please?
Yeah.
Like, first and foremost, like, I liked Connor. I haven't watched the show, so I'm not sure what they showed of Connor and I, but the build up to Connor and I's relationship was I loved it. When the whole Rob situation happened, he was there for me. Yeah. And that's when we kind of became closer. Yeah. And then that's when I was like, I actually like him a lot. And then I was like, but fuck me, he's with Janae. Yeah. And again, if I was playing the game, if I wanted to just stay in the villa, I could have gone to Hakeem. He was walking around telling everyone, ooh, Leah, my type. Ooh, I want that. And no one wanted him in the villa. So surely if I was playing the game, I would have gone straight to Hakeem if I wanted to stay. I liked Connor a lot. Like, then I don't know, like we kissed outside of challenges. Like it was not always bad. Yeah. Or like I didn't always feel like that, but I think like he was just so there for me, it felt like, and compassionate when the stuff with Rob was going on, that I think like maybe I may have confused like that compassion and like his friendship. I just felt like I was very, 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 I've never felt so alone. It felt like everyone forgot that I went through that with Rob. It felt like they welcomed him and Andrea with open arms, and everyone was just like, get over it.
Yeah.
And I'm not Serena and Janae though, but it just felt like everyone forgot about what happened, and they weren't like, and I had to sit there the day, like Rob and I woke up in bed that together, and then I had to watch him like recouple up with her and make out right in front of me that day. And it's just like,
damn,
so painful, like in ways I can't even describe how painful it was. And yeah, like he was there for me. And I think like I felt so alone, and like this one, like he was just giving me like what felt like he was giving me so much comfort that I was like, maybe I got my feelings confused, and I had like and then I got like clarity of like, I like him a lot, but I can't give him what he needs right now.
Yeah.
And B, I can't force myself to be somewhere that I'm not. And I don't know if I could have gone there like that sexually with Connor.
I think that's okay to say, and I appreciate you like clarifying, because I think again, we don't get to see all of it.
Janae and I Janae and I were so like, that situation didn't affect us at all.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't want, and people were like saying like, how could you do that to her and stuff, but like people aren't like understanding. Like Janae was kind of over it at a certain point. And so I just feel like there's a lot of things that weren't shown, and it makes me very upset, because everything aside, I never want someone to think that I don't respect Janae's feelings. I respect her feelings like more than anything. Like my girls' feelings mean everything to me. I will put them over my own. So I did it. Connor and I both did it in the most respectful way possible. I told Connor, like, anything we do, you have to tell her first.
Yeah.
I will tell her as well, but he had to tell her everything, and I had to tell her everything. And we were I made it a point, both of us, Connor and I, made it a point to be as respectful as possible, because how much I love Janae and how much she means to me. And I was like, again, like, I know they were coupled up, but again, it's Love Island, and you're kind of like nudged to talk to other people. Like I would have loved to just been comfy and coupled up with Rob from the beginning and just sat there like that, but you're nudged a bit to, you know, branch out and talk to other people. And that's what I was doing, and that's what the experience was about. And like, I know that Janae understands that, and I'm upset that the edit doesn't show that, but it is what it is.
Okay, we're halfway through. Do you need to pee or anything?
No.
You're good?
Am I talking too much?
No, you're doing so good. I think it was good to clarify that, and I think it was like positive that you did that.
Okay,
now we're gonna go into like some other fun stuff.
It's Rob Island now.
Fuck. And we are going into Rob fucking Island.
Passengers all aboard. We have now arrived to Rob Island. No.
But literally.
In the villa, I was calling it Rob Island.
Stop.
Even the producers were calling it Rob Island. I kept saying, I don't remember replying to Rob Island. I thought I was on Love Island. I literally was sitting there like crying.
Girl, he got you fucked up.
Yeah, it was literally Rob Island. Like even the producers, like even like some of the workers would be like, Rob Island to Rob. And he would be like, fuck.
What is that? Why? Like what was it about him? Like, try to explain it.
I think Rob is very likable. I think he's very funny.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a great person. Mm-hmm. I think that I guess he's like he's like alluring. Like I can see why someone like you would be like drawn in. Yeah. I get it, like obviously, but
right. I was just like, well, not
clearly.
Really. Is he your typical type?
No.
Really?
No.
What is your usual type?
I feel like the last guys I've like hooked up with were like African American.
Okay.
So it was like a different
vibe.
Okay.
But
the type of white guys I like, he falls into the category of it.
Okay.
So I guess you would say like, yes, like if like we're like for the whites, like, yeah, I think like
yes, he's more in the vibe.
He is the vibe.
What was your first impression of him?
Oh my gosh. When the guys walked in and I saw Rob, like I only thought Rob. Like I was like
really?
Yeah. The second Rob walked in, me and him looked at each other, and then from the second we looked at each other, we would like when we were sitting around the fire pit, we kept looking at each other, and like we would like make like little like we'd like have like we were already starting like inside jokes like right off the bat.
Andrea comes in.
Yeah.
You guys have a good thing going on. She comes into the villa. Rob was like up front with you and comes up and is like, I'm interested in getting to know her, but I still like you. And you were like really fucking chill in that moment. You were what every girl wants to be, Leah. You were
cool
like,
girl.
Right. You were like, you were like, yeah, like, no, it's totally fine. And you weren't even giving like fake, yeah, it's fine. You were like, totally fine. I get it. You were so chill. Was that a little bit you like being cool girl and like faking it? Or were you dead ass like, oh, this is not competition, I don't really give a shit?
No, it just sucks because I liked him so much, but I'm like, where are you, Leah?
Yeah.
Like you're on Love Island. The poor guy like didn't have a proper experience last year. And so I was like, I wanted him to have a good experience this year. And I was just like, I felt like our connection was so strong that nothing would have ruined it. Yeah. So I honestly, if you had asked me, I think I was that calm about it because I was like, what would top us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the real world, if like a girl is talking to your boyfriend, are you giving the same energy? Like, I don't give a shit, or are you like jealous, protective?
I think I used to be jealous and protective. I think I've been like wrung dry. Now I'm just like, if you want better, find it. Like, I will too. I'm tired, Grandpa. Like, I'll literally there's all Grandpa. Like, there's always like there's more fucking fish in the sea.
Right,
like,
you're just like, I can't
have him. I can't. Frankly, take him off my hands. Like, that's the point I'm at.
Yeah, like it's like if you can easily get that swayed that fast, like
right.
Bye.
So
you're not worth my fucking time. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, we have to talk about the infamous conversation where Rob cried. You guys are fighting on the like balcony area. What went through your head when Rob said that he did not feel a sexual connection?
Oh my God. Every bad thing I've ever thought about myself literally just was swarming in my head. Like swarming. I've never felt that embarrassed in my life.
Yeah.
I felt like so unwanted, so gross. Like literally like every bad thing I've thought about myself was like confirmed in that moment. But it made me feel even more stupid because like the day before that I was telling Serena like how like I was like, oh my gosh, like I love kissing him in bed. Like I was like, I want to fuck him. And then to hear that the next day of that was like, oh my God, I actually was, I went to the bathroom to throw up. Like after I felt sick.
Why do you think he said that?
I don't know why he said that. Why would he say that specifically to a woman? Like,
no,
it's so bad to hear that as a woman, especially me myself, because like I feel like it's taken me a while to get to a place where like I'm not even there yet where I'm like, oh, I feel good like about myself of like how I look, because I'm very like critical about myself. Right. And I think that it just took me back. Like, I don't know. I think it put me in a very bad headspace. Yeah. I'll just tell you that.
No, sure. And I felt so bad for you because then you went to Serena and you were like, I feel disgusting. Like, yeah. I literally feel like, what the fuck? He doesn't want me.
Fuck, now I feel like I'm crying.
Leah. Why are you crying? What's making you cry?
It was just so hurtful. And like it was like so like weird to hear because I wouldn't have guessed he felt like that. So to hear it was just like shocking.
Yeah.
Like heartbreaking.
That's why I feel like the shocking part, oh my God, now I'm gonna fucking cry. Because I feel like any woman can like relate to that, where you feel like so embarrassed by like, wait, hold up, I thought we had something here and like you literally are like off of me. Like, where did I miss this? Right. And like the sexual element, that hurts so fucking bad. But when I asked him, he had said, he was like, I should have never said that, but I remember the first time we kissed, I had told her, like, don't, like, go easy or something, or, like, don't, like, hurt me or whatever the fuck. I forget what he said. And then you told him basically, like, moving forward, whenever you guys would go to make out, you were holding back because you thought he was, like, telling you to go easy. Is that?
He said it, like, 3 different times, like, before we kissed. First, he was like, don't hurt me. Second time, he was like, he said, like, go, like, he was saying, we hadn't even kissed yet, and he was like, don't hurt me. That we hadn't kissed ever. And like, or then he would be like, go easy. And I wasn't even like kissing him with like tongue or anything. So I don't know that. I don't get it. I really don't understand it. I don't know why he said that, because I wasn't even like like I wasn't like straddling him. Like I wasn't doing anything weird, like, or inappropriate. So like I don't
Do you think he meant it more emotionally, like, don't hurt me?
No. Why would you say that to someone right before you kiss every time?
Okay. Because he said he, like, said it once in the beginning.
No, he said it multiple times, and I told him he said it multiple times.
And he was
That's why it kept throwing me off. I was like, so then what do you want me to do? I was so confused. Yeah, it, like, I'm still confused. I haven't talked to him at all.
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
In the moment when he started crying to you in the conversation where you were, like, confronting him, and he was, like, crying, and you were like, wait, how are you crying? Can you walk me through that conversation of how it felt in your head?
Oh my gosh, so he went on a date.
Yes.
Right, he kissed me before he left and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And was like, and then he said, do I look ugly enough? Like, he was like, and everything. And so, and I made him food before he left. I made him like a sandwich. He like kissed me bye. He was like, do I look ugly enough? And he was like, and everything. And then like sent him off. And, you know, I was like freaking out the whole time he was gone. But I also was like semi-not, because I was like, I'm so, like, we both were like saying we were so embarrassed how we feel about each other this soon. And like, then he came back and it just felt something was off. And I felt like, I was like, fuck, I know he kissed her. Like, I know he kissed her. And then he came and sat me down and he talked to me for like 5 minutes maybe. And then went straight to Soul Ties with Andrea for 2 hours. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, he's not going to talk to me before the night ends. Because they were up there a while. Like, a very long time. And I was like, I was going back and forth with Kendall. Like, I was like, should I go talk to him? Should I go up there? And he was like, no, don't do it. And then I was like, no, I feel like I have to. And he was like, okay, go. And I was like, no, I'm not going to. And then he was like, okay. And then I was like, no, I want to. And then I was like, I just want to talk to him. I didn't want to fight him.
Right.
I just wanted to talk to him. I wasn't mad. I just was like, I'm
to talk.
still here.
Right.
Like, I'm still here.
Right. Like,
I'm still here. And so I went up there and then I seen them like all like cuddly in there too, which was just like, okay, like turn the knife a little more. Like, I actually wanted to die that night. And then he was just so nonchalant about it, which just like made me very upset, because it's like, we just woke up in the bed together that morning. Like, I felt so dumb. I can't explain to you. And I kept expressing to him our whole relationship that I was like, I'm so worried I'm going to look stupid. I kept telling him that. And he was like, I would never do that to you. Like, I would never make you look stupid. And I was like, I'm so fucking worried, like, that I'm going to, like, you know. And anyways, I don't know when our conversation took like a turn for the left. I can't remember, to be honest. It was like, they told me it was 4 a.m. when we were filming that.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were like,
oh,
where am I?
Delirious.
What is my name?
Yeah.
4 a.m.
4 a.m.
How long do you think the conversation was?
Over an hour.
Okay, because obviously we got to see
a cut of it.
Maybe a cut of it.
It started off really like well, it felt like, but he was basically saying like he likes her, and it felt like he was like just like, I don't want, like, trying to like clean his hands of me. And I just was really hurtful, because it was like he was making it like such a point when we were together, like, it's Love Island, like, I like you so much. But he did say like he wants to experience Love Island, like, and he was like, I think you like he was saying wanted both of us to experience Love Island like in the way it should be, as in like, because when we were coupled up at the beginning, like we really weren't talking to anyone else. Like we were actually in like a bubble. And then on like day 3 or something, we were like, maybe we should start talking to other people because like that's what we're here for. And then he talked to the other girls, but I don't think anything like came from it. And then that's when like Liv came in and obviously like took him and stuff. And but he still like came back to me after that. And I think it just threw me off because it was like he kept saying like he wants to be like super open during this experience and just like you like take the experience for what it is. But then like the second it felt like he had Andrea, like he forgot about me. Like he kind of made it seem like he was still gonna get to know me and Andrea is what it felt like. But then it wasn't. It was just like let me. And then I was like, wow, like was that nothing? That was a really bad night. I was literally on Rob Island and I couldn't get off.
Have any exes reached out to you since Love Island?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
They sent me a video watching me on their TV. So fucking funny.
Did you like love it?
It made me think of, and he never thinks of me except for when I'm on TV.
Oh, you're in your fucking Taylor moment. You're like, yes, bitch. Watch.
I actually felt like that. I was like my queen.
What was your messiest breakup?
I feel like I don't even have messy breakups, to be honest. Just like messy relationships.
It just somehow ends.
Literally somehow, some way though, they all end cordially. Like, is the relationship horrible? Did we almost like literally go to prison or the psych ward? Yeah. But are we all still really cool?
Like,
fuck yeah. No, literally still love you all. I actually have great relationships with all of them. I think they're great. And they love me. So somehow, some way, like they end pretty cordially.
Leah, what the fuck? You're like, it's so toxic when I'm in it, and then we're like hugging and kissing goodbye.
And then we become friends. And then I don't want to fuck them after. And then I feel like it makes them like me even more.
I think one of the most relatable things that you said this season of many was that you can't have just like a nice guy. Like you need to feel like a little bit like you're going to go to the psych ward. Can you talk about maybe some of like the toxic things that you have been attracted to in the past?
I feel like, I know this might be bad, but I feel like I like a possessive man. Like that's hot. Like you don't share me. No. You know what I mean? Like hot. Okay, what else? I feel like, let me try and think what else. Like, I don't know. I feel like there needs to be like some sort of like intensity and passion in a relationship for me to enjoy it. I know some people, again, hopefully one day I will get there where I'm like, I think I am there right now though. Like, but I also think like it was, whatever. Let me not sidetrack. I know a lot of people feel the same way.
Yeah.
So, and I definitely feels like I'm like, yay, cool, like something's wrong with me, but not that wrong with me, because something's also wrong with y'all and y'all. So like,
no, you're right. And I also feel like people were so confused when you were like, oh my god, like I don't want a nice guy. It's like, it's not that they can't be nice to you. It's like, it is annoying and it is not hot when you can walk all over someone. When you're like, I could literally like fuck your best friend and you would take me back. Like,
right.
That's not fun.
No, because it's like,
even though you can do that to me. And
right. No, please. Like,
Leah.
Fuck. Please.
You do it, but I can't do it to you. Then, disgust. What the fuck? What is wrong with us? Listen, I had my fair share of it. To the point where I had to like knock my head against a wall and be like, I'm fucking done.
Oh, yeah.
And still then. Okay. Have you ever dabbled with professional athletes?
Your face. Who hasn't? They're so easily fuckable. My grandma's probably fucked one. Sorry, that was rude.
Sorry, Grandma.
Grandma has not fucked one. I'm sure, like, I don't know, everyone, right?
What sport? Everyone's had their fair share on the ride.
Raise your hand in this room. Put your hand on. I'm getting you too. I'm fucking dying.
Okay, what sports?
Basketball.
Just basketball?
And football, but only one football player ever in my life.
Ooh. Does he still play today?
No, I think he literally like sings now or something. I think they won the Super Bowl though.
And then he went on to be
chimed
like
in.
on The Voice.
Can you imagine he pops out on The fucking Voice? I'm crying.
He has a singing career now?
I'm pretty sure from
Did you
what
block
I remember.
him?
You don't understand the way this man. Okay, let me tell you this though. I will tell you this. I fucked him because I was dying over my ex. Okay. After we fucked, I made myself throw up on PCH because of how disgusting it was. And then I went home and I sat on the shower floor and I didn't fuck again for like 2 years.
Leah! What the fuck was so fucked about the sex?
Everything. It wasn't even just the sex. It was the individual. It was the act. It was the things he was doing. He spread his ass like this in the shower. Which is like, get clean, king. But why are you doing that in front of me?
You could never unsee it.
I can't. My sister and our friends make fun of me for it like to this day.
I need you to fucking show me after off camera who this man
You'll
is.
die. I will.
And the sex was actually bad.
His
dick was what? No.
And I was like, get away from me.
That is the scariest
He
thing.
needed to like
That's in your esophagus.
Yeah, like it was so unenjoyable. I don't think he came. I literally ran out of his house. I don't even think I had shoes on. I like took my belongings and got the fuck out of there. And he like tried to spin me around and kiss me when I was leaving like a movie, and I went. It was so bad. I was like, get me out of here. He messages me to this day.
Shut the fuck up.
And then after that, he texted me and said, let's go to the movie theater. And then like I tried to get my friend to go to fuck him instead. But he actually did want to go to the theater. And I was like, well, actually, do you want to fuck my friend instead of me so I could get him off my back?
You and throwing up on the side of the fucking road. I'm obsessed. Like, get this out of me.
I actually made myself throw up on the side of the road.
Okay, are you gonna kill me if I ask you this?
What? What? Just say it.
There are rumors in LA that you dated Kanye West. Can you confirm or deny? Should I move on?
Can you?
You're like, let's go back to the football.
Yeah.
player.
Ask me more about Rob. Suddenly, I want to talk about him. Suddenly,
Rob.
Suddenly, I'd like to talk about Rob more.
Okay, who was the best kisser in the villa?
Miguel, duh.
Is there anything that you are known for in the bedroom? What is your specialty? Give it to us right here, Leah. Come on.
Oh, I was gonna say I like don't suck your dick unless I like you.
It's fine. It's amazing.
But you can give me tips so I can get up there. Like, that shit's not coming near me. I didn't suck my ex's dick for like 3 years. We were together for 3 years. I didn't even touch it once.
You're like, just stick it in.
I feel like
Hurry.
stick it in, hurry. I feel like let's get this shit over with. No, I feel like I can like, since I ride horses and I feel like I can ride it pretty well. If dare I say.
I could see that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck, marry, kill, Connor, Rob, Miguel, go.
You guys are messy. These bitches is messy. Let's see.
Good luck.
Mary Miguel. Fuck. Shit.
Look at the way you're sitting. Holding on for dear life. Just say it. It's okay. You're not actually killing him. He's a nice guy.
No, I don't want to fuck Rob.
You just said that like
it's
a
the
little
two
kid.
lesser. Like, it's like, who do I want to fuck less? You continue. Do it too.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah! Now we're getting started!
Here's the thing. I think he's such an amazing, nice guy he seems, but we're
Who?
gonna kill Connor.
Period. Okay. Oh, I mean, yes.
We gotta kill Connor.
Okay.
Miguel seems amazing, so I think you marry Miguel and you fuck Rob.
Okay, same.
You needed me to say
I
it
did.
for you.
Yeah, I did.
You're like, Alex, you say it. I can't say it.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck Rob. What do you think like the sex would be like with Miguel?
The thing is,
You had sex with Miguel in the Hilton.
cat's out of the bag.
How was it?
I mean, it's literally, did you see his fucking heart rate challenge? It was literally giving like he has like a past as a male stripper.
Fuck. I am curious though. Obviously, you've fucking seen the fan edits of you and Rob.
Yes.
They are everywhere.
Yeah.
When you saw all of these edits, were you surprised? Because it's like clearly what you're describing that you experienced in the villa is not this romantic love affair. And you're watching these edits that make it literally feel like you're like, I don't know, any fucking main character in a movie that they're together.
Can understand. No, I can understand why people were like invested in Rob and
Yeah.
I. We were like, it felt like we were like twins.
Yeah.
It felt like we were like each other's like puzzle piece. There were so many like moments where I was like, oh my God, like they put him in here for me. I get it. Like, I get it. I understand why. Because even I was like, everyone in the villa was like, you and Rob are fucking adorable. Like, everyone loved us.
Do you think you will be ever friends?
Rob and I?
Yeah.
We are friends. I love Rob. I think he's a great person.
Yeah.
I do. I think he's so funny. I have such a good time with him. But I think we are good as friends.
Okay.
Just friends.
Okay, last couple questions. And then we're wrapping up, I promise. Okay. How do you feel about the reunion?
I'm excited for the reunion. I really am. I'm excited to go there and like be outside with my people and just see them again. I'm excited about it. Like, what do I think will happen in that time between? I'm not fucking sure. This bunch, though, I'm sure will find something to fucking do.
Where do Janae and Serena live?
Serena lives in LA. Fuck yeah.
Oh, wait.
We're
oh my
about
God.
to be outside.
Oh my God. I didn't realize she lived here. Where does Janae live?
Vegas, so she's up in this bitch too. You know, PBG back on top. So
It's literally like a show. Like, I can already see it.
Literally, like, oh, we're so excited. Should we all go to Vegas?
Yeah.
Will we get arrested? Probably.
Probably.
Imagine our mugshots though. Okay.
Okay.
Our birthdays.
I can't. Who are you dreading seeing if you had to pick one person? It's going to be a little messy.
Dreading seeing. Who did I not like? Probably Hakeem. Wait. Oh, hold on a minute. Is Kane... Wait, rewind. Is Kane gonna be there? Because I'll put him in as my answer. Or like Josiah or something. Matter of fact, put all of Casa except for Iggy.
Okay, that's a good answer. Who was the biggest drama stirrer in the villa?
Kendall or me. Well, mine wasn't unintentional.
Okay.
Kendall's felt a bit like
Much.
mine was so unintentional. Like, it was like just, what felt like, everyone said it felt like it was just following me. And I kept trying to get away from it.
Right.
But then it was like, wait, I'm catching up. And then I'm like, no, please. And then it's like, but I'm almost there. And then it would latch onto me and I'd be like, fuck me. Yeah.
Does that happen to you in your personal life usually?
Yes.
No.
It's really horrible. I think it's because I'm a triple Leo. So I think that's the issue here. It finds me. I'm telling you, I could sit here on your couch and some way, someone would bust through this door that you would never think. Like fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson could come in here right now and say like, what did you do to me last night? And I would be like, wait, we've met?
Leah.
Yeah, I'm serious. It like, I don't know
I believe
how
you.
or why.
I believe you because we watched it. Okay, who was the funniest?
Or me and Serena but also though Janae is funny as fuck.
Okay, the
PBG.
three. Yeah, that's the answer
out
for all of
PBG.
these. Who was the horniest?
Everyone's saying it's wrong.
Can you believe he had sex?
Yeah, Miguel and I were dying.
He goes, no, it was so bad. Like, Miguel came up to me the next day, had no idea I had sex, and Miguel was like, yeah, man, like, I can't, like, imagine having, like, sex in the room, like, blah, blah, blah. And Rob's like, me neither. He literally had it last night.
Dude, the thing is, though, we seen them fuck one night. Yes, we were both like this. We were dying. We saw Rob get up to get the condom and stuff.
Stop.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Who was the most genuine?
Serena.
Okay, last question. What do you think is next for you? Like, are you going to stay in school? Are you going to be in Hollywood? What is happening?
I want to finish school, but I also know that people want to hear from me. I know people want to interact with me. Like, they keep... If it weren't for people wanting to see me, I would probably just like head down, focus on myself. But the love that I've been receiving is like, I want to hang out with you guys. I want to talk to you guys. I want to do things for you guys. I want to do things with you guys. Like, it makes me really excited for like the future. So I definitely somehow, some way want to...
Leah, I know this is not the last we will be seeing of you. Oh. You're a fucking star bitch, and I love you, and you're a Leo, so it feels right. Thank you so much for coming on Call Her Daddy. Wait, can you tell me the story? What was the vision board? What is the manifestation vision board of Call Her Daddy?
I was drunk as fuck in my hotel room, writing down manifestations of what I wanted to come true, waiting for them to come tell me, hey, you're going on the show.
And it happened.
No phone, just vibes. Fucking slammed. I'm writing in the notebook. It's like really messy too because I'm that drunk. Like one eye open. And then I'm just writing this shit down. And then
we're here.
Here we are. But I also wrote down, I need to bring that journal to you because it's funny as fuck. You're going to die. I wrote in there, it said, it's day 3. I've realized I should not be drinking alone. And then I said, I'm starting to feel like Tom Hanks in Castaway. Bitch, you had a TV and you were on the beach.
Where were you? What are you talking about?
Hotel
when
room.
When they put you away in the hotel?
Yeah.
How long were you in there?
Like, a
week?
Almost 2 weeks, almost. I lost track of time.
Oh, so this is before you went into the villa.
And I had no phone for a good amount of time.
Wait, I thought you were saying this is after the villa. You're saying before you started all this. You manifested Call Her Daddy before you even spoke on TV.
Yes!
Bitch, bye.
Yes!
What?
Yes.
You were already feeling like Tom Hanks in Castaway before you even started
I
filming.
know. Look at me now.
Fuck, look at you now. You're free as a bird. Go live your fucking life. I can't wait to see what you do. I love you.
I love you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Dude,
fuck.
We crushed.
Crushed.
Dude.
What is up, Daddy Gang? It is your founding father, Alex Cooper, with Call Her Daddy.
Amaya Papaya, welcome to Call Her Daddy.
Oh my God, thank you for having me, the Alex Cooper.
No, I'm so excited to meet you. I feel like I've been watching you for like months now, and now to get to meet you in person, it feels pretty surreal, honestly.
Oh my God.
Okay, you are straight from Fiji to the studio. You just won Love Island. How the fuck are you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling so overwhelmed with gratitude. It's nothing but positive feelings, but I really do feel seen and validated.
Truly, like America fell in love with you and you became a fan favorite like pretty quickly early on. But did you feel that way in the villa, Amaya?
Girl, we were all so isolated.
Yeah.
And it really got to the point where I was like, I felt so misunderstood. And I'm like, wait, is there something wrong with me? Like, what am I doing wrong? Because in the real world, when you're feeling like that, you could easily just block someone. But while being there, you have to like be around certain situations. So
do you usually block people?
I'm the person who'd be like, okay, you know what, bye, peace out, block.
You're heavy on the block.
I'm heavy on the block, girl. I probably have so many people blocked that I don't even remember why. Maybe they didn't like the way my cat looked, and I'm like, you know what, block.
Wait, you have cats?
Yeah.
How many? I didn't know if you were talking about your cat or your kitty cat.
Oh,
Wait, how many cats do you have?
I have 2. So Romeo and Luna.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed. We first of all have to talk about the sweats.
I love
Sensitive Gangsta.
sensitive gangsta.
Made in honor of you. Can you explain to me, like, what is the story behind you calling yourself a sensitive gangsta? Because that literally is like the most viral fucking thing.
That's crazy. Okay, yeah. So, sensitive gangster is just someone who's very in touch with their feelings and isn't afraid to emote. Is that the right
Yep,
word?
yep,
Yeah. Okay.
yep.
To just show it, and gangster is just like, okay, these tears, don't let them fool you, baby. I'll cry while still holding my own toes down. Like, I'm still very grounded, but I'll probably just be crying in the process of standing up for myself.
That's literally the perfect definition. Someone changed that in the fucking dictionary. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Brooklyn. Shout out to Biggie.
How would you have described yourself as a kid?
I would definitely say I was a kid who would literally just follow people in the park and be like, hi. And then my favorite thing to do in the swings was to make the swings. You know, when you tie the swings up, I'll just be there like, yeah, it's like getting so dizzy. But I definitely used to always like just, even if the conversations didn't include me, guess what? I'm inserting myself into a sandwich. Like, hi.
Amaya, I'm obsessed with you. Okay, who was your celebrity crush growing up?
My celebrity crush growing up, I would definitely say, I have a few.
Okay, name them, bitch.
I would definitely say Jacob Elordi. Yes, especially when he played Nate. I was like, oh.
Okay, he was like I love how you're saying specifically when he played Nate. That's like a little,
Yeah.
Do you like a bad boy?
No. We did not like Nate. We just like how he looked as Nate. We do not stand with Nate, okay? Oh my God.
I love the clarification.
Yeah.
Okay, what superlative do you think you would have gotten in high school?
What's that?
A superlative is like you would have been like the class clown. You were made to be famous. You were the most talkative. You would have been known to live in your mom's basement for the rest of your life. You were going to be a professional singer. Like, what do you think people would have labeled you as?
Okay, I would definitely say most talkative. Like, to the point where sometimes the teachers would have to like make me sit outside the room. They're like, but shut the fuck up. But God forbid I want to yap. I'm a yapper.
I love that for you. Okay, what made you want to become a nurse?
So I definitely just the caring side, and I'm a big empath, and I also just felt like I definitely do want to take my education more up. Like, I want to go back to school for my PhD, so I could eventually become a professor for nursing students. But yeah, I was just like, when it came down to making the decision of what career path I wanted to go, there was no question. I was like, Nurse Amaya, cute and caring.
Wait, I'm dying. I
Yeah.
would imagine, I think all of us would be so happy if we got you as our nurse.
Aww.
Watching you walk in and smile. Like, I thought about that. Like,
Yeah.
when do you think you're going to go back? Are you going to go back to
Yeah,
work?
I definitely do see myself but still becoming a nurse. But the thing is, it's like with my patients, I'm such a bit like, girl, if my patients are crying, I'll probably like shed a tear and just be there for them, because you have to keep in mind that I'm with people on their worst day, like when they're feeling sick. So I want to be the person, the sunshine of their rainy day. Yeah.
I'm fucking obsessed with you. Okay, if you're going out with your girlfriends in New York, what are you doing? What's like your dream night out plans?
Girl, first of all, I love a girl's night out, okay? Dressing up in heels, going to a truffle pasta restaurant. But yeah, so it definitely will be all of us dressing up in heels, going to a nice restaurant, and going to a lounge. Like, I love a speakeasy. I love a dynamic like this where we're able to actually hear each other compared to like, girl, what you said? What did he do?
That's so real. You're like, I
Yeah.
can't hear one fucking thing. You're just nodding, pretending you know what
Nodding,
the
like,
fuck they're saying.
yeah.
Okay, what was your longest term relationship?
My longest term was my first boyfriend. We were together for almost 4 to 5 years, 16 to 21.
Oh my God, why did it end?
affairs.
No.
And like him being unfaithful. And after a while, like a girl, there's a reason why my standards are the way they are now. Because sometimes you have to just go through some shit. So like, girl, a laxative was taken for real. I went through some shit, okay? So now I am who I am now.
That's actually hilarious.
So seriously,
Wait.
explosive diarrhea.
How did you find out? I'm sorry, I'm not laughing about you getting cheated on. I'm laughing at you saying explosive diarrhea. How did you find out that he cheated?
I mean, there will be girls DMing me to let me know. Sometimes your girl went through the phone. I'm traumatized with the phone now. I'm like, please turn it away.
Dude.
But yeah. Mm-hmm.
And how, after you found, like, how did you have the courage to end it? Because I'm assuming you saw like a couple things, and then how did you know you needed to put an end to it?
At a certain point when behavior just weren't changing.
Yeah.
Like, and then it started to make me feel like I needed to question myself. And like, am I pretty enough? And like, what is there wrong with me? But babe, there's never nothing wrong with you. You're just with the wrong person.
Facts. What do you think it's like to date you?
I really do think it's very entertaining to date me. I'm always saying like the most randomest things ever. But I am definitely like a very nice girl. Like, I definitely want to, after a long day, babe, tell me about your day. Like, I want to listen to you and make sure that you feel seen and cared for.
Do you have a type?
You know what? Like, of course, like, I want to be attracted to someone, but it's the personality that would make me more attracted to someone. So once that personality and I start seeing certain colors, I'm like, where's my exit out?
Yeah.
And then on to the next.
Personality starts first. If you could create a dream man, what would he be like? What would he look like? And what would he do for work?
Okay, so I would say he definitely has to be taller than me. It was just not hard to find. Your girl's only like 5'3", but definitely like I like somebody over 6 feet. I like somebody who's tatted up. That tattoo, like I feel like tattoos is another way of somebody like expressing their creative style. Like I find that beautiful. And a strong man, but not too strong. Like, you know, like somebody who, I don't like the whole, like can you, like it looks like they're about to pop sometimes. Like, so
fucking
strong,
real.
but not that strong.
Right.
Yeah.
Where like you literally like go to the gym 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Like chill. Okay. What is your biggest turnoff?
My biggest turnoff is men speaking badly about other women. Like, seriously. Especially if they're always, like, talking bad about your ex. Babe, was she really the problem or were you the problem?
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by T-Mobile. Have you ever met someone and they're the total package, right? Well, that's what it's like being with T-Mobile. You will not believe what you can get with Magenta Status, Daddy Gang. First off, it's amazing coverage, okay? You're connected wherever life takes you. At home, overseas, in the air, even off the grid. Plus, you get unbeatable value from day one. And that's not even the best part. You can get perks on travel, dining, concerts, streaming, and more. With T-Mobile, you're a member with Magenta Status from day one, Daddy Gang. So experience amazing value, next level connectivity, and access to exclusive benefits. With T-Mobile, you can have it all. No more settling. We do not settle, Daddy Gang. I love having T-Mobile because it means I have access to Wi-Fi on planes, which is without a doubt necessary right now. Even as I'm heading off to a random trip, I'm like, boom, tuning in, boom, thank you, T-Mobile. Plus, with Magenta Status, there are amazing restaurant perks. And when I'm in a new city, I always want to try and just get the best local cuisine. So experience Magenta Status at T-Mobile.com/benefits. You need to tell me about the moment that you found out that you were going on Love Island. Who were you with? Where were you? What was your reaction?
So basically, I was with my mom. I was taking her away for her birthday, actually, in Curacao. So it was just like a very me, mommy and daughter moment. And then I get the phone call and they're like, yeah, so you're definitely coming. And I'm like, what? Like, this is insane. My mom didn't even know what Love Island was or is. So I was just like, listen, there's some scenes that you might have to turn your head away for. But girl, I'm excited to like do the show, do the whole experience.
Did you apply or did they find you?
So they did find me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they sent me a DM. So yeah.
They slid in your DMs.
They slid in the DMs. It go down in the DMs.
Wait. And Amaya, were you a fan of Love Island?
So I never watched a full season.
Okay.
But I feel like once you watch enough TikTok clips, you feel like you know everything that's going on. So I was definitely the one on TikTok like, oh, wait, he did what? Like, I was so invested.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, it is like a full commitment to actually watch a full season.
Yeah.
You watch like 30-something, 40 hours of your life is gone, but it's worth it. Trust me, it was worth it. Okay, most contestants, I feel like, have their family or their friends take over their social media while they're gone. You had no one in your accounts. Why?
To be honest, that was just the last thing I thought or cared about. Like, I honestly really did not care, like, for doing that. I was like, you know what? Let me just go and just really indulge in the whole experience. Like, you know, it was just like, it didn't cross my mind.
Which makes, I think, a lot of people love you even more because I think they're like, okay, this bitch never was in it for the clout.
Oh, hell to the no. Like, literally, I was like, once they took my phone away, I'm like, okay, Mom, I'm not getting kidnapped.
You're like more worried, like, Mom. So it's called Love Island. One more time. I'm going to be over here in Fiji if you need to contact me. Bye. Were your friends aware of how big the show is? Like, were they excited for you?
Yeah. So my best friend, especially, she was like, girl, oh my God, this is amazing. But I also was single for the first time in a very long time, like for more than a year. And I felt like really confident in myself. So it was a good place of solitude and just me being okay by myself. So then that's when I was like, okay, I'm definitely ready to start dating, you know?
It's a pretty good way to start dating again.
Yes.
Okay. You come into the villa as a motherfucking bombshell.
Grenades.
Girl.
A good grenade.
A good grenade. Wait, let's clarify. Yes, a good grenade. But like, Amaya, you have to explain to me how the fuck would you hype yourself up right before you walk out and have to like make out with all these guys and go into this challenge?
Well, first of all, that is the first time I ever done something like that. My sherry definitely was popped. But like, seriously, it was just self-affirmations every day. Like, I was so nervous. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was like, you got this, you got this, you got this. So yeah, I was just hyping my own stuff up and just telling myself, do not fall, do not like do anything too crazy, but definitely just go all in.
Are you able to like take a shot before you go out, or you're dead sober?
Girl, I am sober as hell. Like, I had to do all of that sober with no tequila, no Don Julio Agafurio. Like, it was literally just me doing me. Yeah.
Raw dogging
it. No condoms.
Holy fuck. That's why like I have so much respect for all of you women in these challenges, because I'm like, oh my God, I would have to get into a serious fucking place in my head to go twerk on someone and make out with like 5 guys and be dead ass sober.
Seriously.
Okay, how much do the bombshells get to watch before you go in? Like, were you aware of who was coupled up with who at that point?
So I was able to watch like a clip of some scenes, but not the full gist of it. And especially since I got on like early on in the beginning, I think it was like day 3 for me or day 4. I only got to see the beginning. So I didn't really see like how serious certain dynamics were at the time. Very clueless.
Okay. You come in, who do you immediately have your eye on?
Jeremiah with his symmetrical face. He has such a symmetrical face. Like,
I never thought about it like that.
He really does.
So do you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, I have a bad ear here that I'm hiding away.
Stop, you literally did your hair today.
I was like, wait, hold on. There's a reason why this side is always getting the side that's picked.
That's why we put her in this chair today. We didn't switch because we love her left ear, not the right ear. Wait, I'm dead. Okay, so immediately you were attracted to Jeremiah because his symmetrical face.
Yes, I was like, oh, this man's tall, like, you know, very symmetrical, he's handsome.
I'm fucking dying. Okay, did you feel like you were able at all to like connect with him in that moment because of how kind of serious like Huda and Jeremiah were in the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, it was a very good smooch. And I was like, okay, let me see what happens from here on out. Like, I'm like really down to conversate with him, but we also don't beg, okay, baby? I'm a jogger, but we don't be chasing for these men out here. So once I just wanted to see how the conversations would go. And if it was just going left, I would have been like, all right, thank you, next.
Obsessed. Your first real then connection was with Ace. And bitch, that did not last fucking long. That was like in and out real fucking quick.
Dude, and then now burgers outside. You already know, baby. We were in and then out. Like,
dude, it was so quick. It was like, oh my God, why do you think it fell apart so quickly?
you know, boundaries. Boundaries and babe, like, okay, no, but to be fair, to be serious, it's just like, you know, that's the whole point of the experience. The more you conversate with somebody, you see if there's a real connection there, and if you and this person, what is the word? Compliment each other?
Yeah.
Like compatible.
Yeah, compatible.
Yeah. So it turned out that, girl, like, we were just not compatible in a romantic way. We were just.
No, yeah. It almost felt like not even compatible. It was like he in the beginning, I think a lot of people on the internet were like, oh my God, this man is giving like he really doesn't fuck with you. And it was all off of you just saying like calling him babe. just babe. It did not fuck with him. Like, why do you think that bothered him so much?
I mean, to be honest with you, like, to each their own. Everybody has their own boundaries. However, it was just like, that's really part of my lingo. And I know he did ask the question of like, do you usually call your partners babe or something like that? And I just gradually said yes. I was like, yeah, but like, I guess he thought I was being disrespectful when I'm not going to change who I am or change the way I speak. So like, it's really hard to not have a normal conversation with you because now I feel like I have to think about everything I say.
Totally. You want to be yourself, and if it doesn't work for someone, you're getting the fuck out.
Exactly.
Done. Throughout this season, I feel like a huge conversation online was Ace was kind of like really criticized for trying to be like the leader of the villa. Mm-hmm. How did you guys feel in the villa? Like, did he feel like this big leader, or was that kind of just like portrayed online differently?
To be honest with you, like, Ace just has a very like strong personality, and he's the type of person that if he feels a type of way, he would definitely speak up on it. So I think that's what it was more about, like, compared to some other people. They were very quiet or more of a follower, or like, you know, well, not like a follower essentially, but
I get it. Like, not as outspoken and like speaking up about certain things that are upsetting him. Do you think, because I think like I even felt this way watching it, like, do you think there was any part of Ace that voted out Jeremiah because he kind of saw him as like this threat of like man to man, like I'm kind of competing with this person?
Yeah. So I was trying to get like, you know, the tea during the villa of like, wait, what's going on? Like, what's the beef? Like, why is there like a back and forth between him and Jeremiah? But the guys just personally, from what they said, they felt as if Jeremiah was just it wasn't there for the right reasons.
There was a huge rumor online that Ace and Shelly had secretly been dating before going on the show. We know they met and they acknowledged that, but people were like convinced there was something more outside of the villa. What was your take on that whole thing?
To be honest with you, I believed Shadi when she said that her and Ace like definitely like met outside of the club once. But from what it seemed like, it didn't really seem like they really knew much of each other like before that. I guess it was just that one interaction and probably sliding in the DMs once again. That goes down in the DMs. But I don't think they were like dating.
So it didn't feel like they were playing a game.
No.
And can you clarify, like, because I think maybe it was like Jeremiah or Ace or someone said this on In Press, like a bunch of you kind of low-key knew each other from social media. Is that fair to say?
So it's so funny because I knew of Shadi before going into the villa. We worked with the same photographer before, so he would always post their content, and I'm like, oh wait, like I would hype her up. She's a gorgeous woman. So going into the villa, keep in mind, me and her have never hung out before. I was like, are you slim thin? Like, girl, I know you. Like, we follow each other. So we knew of each other. And yeah, it wasn't like.
Okay. So she was the only person you knew of.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Okay. There was a lot of speculation. Can you confirm is Ace actually 5'10"?
Man, I'm really bad with height.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
So he was taller than you,
Yes, he was taller than me.
but shorter than Huda?
No.
Wait, how tall
Wait,
is how tall
Huda's
is
5'2".
Wait, she is?
Yeah.
On mine it says Huda is 5'9".
No, she is
Oh
not.
my
She is nowhere near 5'9".
Okay, so maybe he's like 5'8".
5'8", yeah.
5'8".
5'8".
Okay. Coming in as a bombshell obviously can put women on edge. What was it like? Like, was it hard for you to make friends immediately?
You know, I would have to say the first couple of days were tough a little bit, you know, just coming in as a bombshell, like you said, people could be uneasy with that, or sometimes they already are in a couple. So it's kind of like you're taking away their quote unquote man or boo. So yeah, I remembered like the first couple of nights where I was sleeping, I like cried myself to sleep, and then somebody in the bedroom was like, is someone crying? And I'm like, no, it's just my allergies, bro.
No.
God forbid a girl has allergies. I was like in the bed, like just crying in bed, and then somebody was like, who is doing that? And I'm like, oh, bro, it's just allergies. Waking up with my face all puffy because I'm just sensitive, like honestly, like, and obviously like after a while it didn't feel like that like anymore, but especially with the argument between Ace and I and how I was probably portrayed, it was just like, damn, man, like I'll just go to my corner and be my own best friend.
Dude, that makes me so sad for you. I wish I could have like hugged you while you're like sniffling. That makes me so sad. I think a big moment, obviously I know you and Huda are in a good place now, but when you first came into the villa, the tensions were high. And were you surprised at all by her reaction with the Jeremiah thing and you at all?
Like surprised in a way. It was like, damn, like she really has strong feelings for him, you know, like, and I will always stand up for myself. So I don't think to be like confrontational or anything like that, but I definitely will hold my own ground. But just seeing how serious they were, I was like, damn, like, okay, you could like, that's yours.
That's yours.
Yeah.
We saw her venting about you to the other girls saying, quote, that bitch is fucking messy. Did you know that?
No.
So after the challenge and you guys like kissing, she talked to the girls and was like, that bitch is fucking messy. Did she ever say anything to you about your situation with Jeremiah or no?
No, not really. I mean, I remember one time we were getting dressed in a dressing room, and this was like day 2 for me. And the girls were just asking me like, who are you going to talk to? So then I like slowly named the guys, and there was like a mic drop moment where I was like, and I'm gonna talk to Jeremiah. And then I just like looked at her straight in her face because she was like sitting on the floor doing her makeup to like see like what she'll say. And she was like, you can talk to him, you can explore him. So man, I like messy. Baby, we cleaned up that mess. Where's the broom? The broom was in the corner waiting for me.
I think a lot of people thought, like, especially online, because we're not in the rooms with you guys, thought like, wow, Huda is intimidating. Like we saw there was a moment with Nick where he was like, I'm so intimidated by you. Like when you are in Huda's presence, like, is she intimidating? Like, what's the vibe?
Girl, she is the funniest girl I have ever met. Like, the nicest girl. Very motherly, you know? She is a great mommy. So, she just has that very nurturing side to her. And I know we did start it off in the rocky place. But, girl, sometimes friendships, the great friendships are like, starts from that. And eventually with time it just was clear that we were really misunderstood, me and her, which made us bond to each other even more. Like like if we just felt like nobody really understood how deep we are with our feelings, so we just bonded off of that, like going on forward.
That makes sense, because I feel like a lot of watching of the villa, like you can tell there's certain people that gravitate towards each other. And I agree, I felt like you and Huda weren't that close in the beginning, but towards the end, you guys, even if we see like a shot of you guys behind whoever they're like filming, you guys are together talking, eating together, like you guys kind of really got together. But I didn't know why, and that makes a lot of sense, because you guys had kind of similar situations in a way.
Sure.
Okay, we have to talk about another one of the biggest conversations online. was what the fuck went down in the heart rate challenge.
Oh
Amaya. Everyone is like, did Huda take it too far? None of us were there. We couldn't see the angle. Do you think she took it too far with Ace?
I mean, listen, whenever we do challenges, we just really go all in. Like, we don't have a TV, we don't have our phones. This is our entertainment. Like, we're like, okay, we're in an amusement park. Let's just go for the ride. So, seriously. And listen, one thing about my girl is she's a great dancer. She knows how to, when she shakes that booty, it's an earthquake following through. So, I believe that she really just had fun and lost in the moment, like lost in the sauce. Like, she's just having fun,
Yeah. She's twerking. It's all going down.
I definitely don't think like she should have been like attacked or.
Because I think a lot
It's just a challenge. It's just a challenge.
It's just a challenge until is it not a challenge? What's happening? I think what happened, because you guys don't get to see the edits that we watch, was like she got on top of him. And then basically why there was this conspiracy theory was we see her flip around, her ass is in his face, and then the next shot it's cut and she's like getting up. So everyone is convinced that she put her ass in his face.
Dude.
Can you confirm or deny?
My mouth was to the floor watching the whole performance. I was also mesmerized by the booty. I was like, damn, there's a lot going on. I think it was definitely like face down, ass up, jiggly. Like,
do you think Shelly was in the right for being upset, or was it taken too far?
I would have to say I kind of a little like get Shuddy's point in a way, like, okay, I guess you guys are having the strongest connection currently. But since you guys aren't officially closed off yet, then it's like fair game.
Facts. Okay, I need to know, back to when I had asked you earlier, did you guys get to take shots? Is there music playing in this heart rate challenge, or is it dead fucking silent?
We listened to the same song for like,
no,
I think 2 to 3 times.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, can you play it for me? Like, sing it.
Girl, it was Nicki Minaj, Starships.
No.
Yes, let's shut this down.
Okay, wait, at least it's Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
I thought it was about to be fucking elevator music.
Oh, no. Oh my God, that would have been so, that would have been so funny. I think I would have not been able to take it serious.
It's like, do-do-do-do-do, and you're like, shake that ass. Okay, that makes me feel better that it's Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Like, at least that's like kind of a fucking vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, after the heart rate challenge, it felt like a lot of the women's relationships kind of turned in the villa because things got really contentious. Like,
yeah.
Did you feel the change in the villa with the women after that challenge?
I definitely did feel like there was tension, especially after the whole Hella situation.
Yeah.
Like, it was tense for a couple days.
Can I ask, like, did you feel like the villa was cliquey? Like, were there specific cliques?
I feel like we tried our best to interact with everybody, but I definitely would have to say like there's people who gravitated to each other more, just like the way I gravitated to Helen, like naturally,
Before Huda, and like, who else do you think you were closest with?
I would have to say me and Alandria have a great friendship. I remember like when the whole Ace Babe situation happened, I really did isolate myself. I was spending the whole day like crying, and she was really one of the main girls, just consoling in me and also making sure that my feelings are validated and I wasn't being like too much, So I would definitely say her.
Yeah, I feel like Alandria like was so good at having really like calm, thoughtful conversations with the girls, and she was kind of sometimes like a grounding force where she would show up for someone even if she wasn't as close with them.
Yes.
Like, obviously she like was ride or die for Shelly, and they were best friends, which is beautiful, but like she did put herself out there in moments because when she saw a girl was kind of down bad.
Yes.
AKA you in that moment.
100%.
Okay, you came in with Hannah, and the other girls ultimately sent her home during one of the voting sessions.
Yeah.
I know you weren't in those conversations because you were also up on the chopping block.
Yeah.
But why do you think, looking back, they made that decision?
Oh, man, that was a really tough night. And everybody knows, like, Hannah, my bombshell sister, we both came in together. So it was like, damn, like, it was really insane. But from their point of view, they just wanted they said that she already formed 2 strong connections before, and that she will like get sometimes tunnel vision like with the guy that she's currently in a couple with, and in regards to like not being as open. So they said that they wanted to keep me so I could have the opportunity to still possibly find my connection, which thank God I did. And with Iris, they said that they kept Iris because she just started to get to know TJ or something like that. Yeah.
Yep. Do you, I guess, I think a lot of,
was it TJ or
I think it was
Jeremiah? It was one of the
one
guys.
of them at that point. Yeah. But like, what do you think about that? Because I think this season, I think was the first season that people were kind of being like penalized for having strong connections.
Yeah.
And then people were like voting people off that had strong connections, which I thought was the whole point of the show. But then the minute people had strong connections, people were like, okay, well then you're done. Get off the island. Like, it kind of was confusing. Like, did you guys have conversations more in depth that maybe we didn't see about like the way you guys were going to approach it?
So when it came down to every elimination, like everybody had different standpoints in regards to how they want to go about it. They said that it relates more on the people who are standing up there and what's going on with that. But we all did discuss that if no one's officially closed off, we should be open. And if like that's not a conversation that was brought up, they would just, we all just agreed to stay open until anyone is officially closed off.
Okay, so I see. So it's like if you're not closed off, but you're acting closed off, then you're, what's going on here?
Yes.
Because it's like, then close off. So we're like, wow, you guys are in a relationship. This is beautiful. But if you're saying you're still open, but you're not actually fucking talking to people, then what's the deal?
Yeah, that's exactly the whole point.
Okay.
Because then it gets messy, it gets weird, because and then you guys are acting closed off. So if a girl was to approach the guy that you're currently in a couple with, it will start some whole drama for her. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, out of the guys in the villa, who would you say was your closest friend?
You know, me and Nick didn't really talk to each other at the beginning as much, but towards the end, Nicolata really became my brother. Like, he is such my brother. Like,
have you seen the rumor that he wore a wig the whole season?
Goodbye. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
Yo,
God.
what?
There is like a shot.
That is hilarious. I need to tell him this. This is hilarious.
There is like a shot of the girls' dressing room. And in front of one of the girls, you kind of see this like curly little bundle. And it looks kind of like Nick's head. And everyone's like, was that motherfucker putting a wig on this entire fucking season? I mean, there's no way.
There's no baby. I'm gonna double verify tonight. I'm gonna put, like tuck on his hair,
Nikki.
But no, he just has good curls. Like,
okay, that's so good. Okay, let's talk about your next connection, Austin.
Yes.
Okay, can you describe your time with him in 3 words?
Man, explosive. I would definitely say ecstatic, and then towards the end, surprising.
I fucking love you. Okay, you guys were coupled up right before Casa more.
Yeah.
Going into Casa, like, how much was Austin on your mind once you started exploring things with Zach?
So literally before I left to Casa Amor, me and Austin had a slight conversation of him wanting to take things slow and in a slower pace. And baby, we were already moving slow. No, like seriously, we wouldn't kiss outside of the challenges. We weren't really cuddling with each other. Every conversation we had was very just meaningful. So I'm like, moving slow. Babe, we're already in turtle speed. Like, this is going to take up like so, like, I was just confused. So with him saying that to me, going into Casa Amor, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to just be open, you know?
You get into Casa Amor. Why do you think Zach ended up choosing you over Alondria at the Casa recoupling?
So during that time, from what he explained to me, he felt like we have more of a romantic connection. And in regards to him being with Olandria, he felt like it was more platonic. So that's what he told me.
Okay. Olandria was given a chance to stay in the villa by recoupling with Nick. How did you feel about the connection? Did you feel like it was genuine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Especially with how they were in the villa prior to that, I feel like they definitely already had that friendship connection to begin with. So and then moving on forward, I know that him and her had smooches. So I'm like, okay, like I definitely love them together as a couple.
Okay, we need to talk about the Standing on Business challenge.
Hidden Valley Ranch now comes in a new easy squeeze bottle. The same ranch you love, just in a new, easier to use bottle. New look, same great flavor. Hidden Valley Ranch is the original ranch, the brand that created ranch in 1954. Recently, Hidden Valley Ranch changed its packaging, moving from the original paddle bottle to new easy squeeze bottle. The new bottle offers a lot of benefits, including making it easier to just get the right amount of ranch out without making a mess and helping you get out every drop. Hidden Valley Ranch is America's #1 ranch. Visit walmart.com/Hidden Valley for a new easy squeeze bottle of Hidden Valley Ranch today. Hidden Valley Ranch, only serious about flavor.
Okay, we need to talk about the Standing on Business challenge. Girl.
Sensitive gangster might come out. Hold on.
She's about to start crying again. I'm going to fucking cry for you. When you walked up to your mailbox, what were you expecting to see on your end?
I mean, I just really did. I was hoping that people would just be honest with me prior to that, because there was a lot of things I found out that night about how people felt that never once said it to my face. So with me, I'm not like that. I usually just say things to people how I feel. I don't wait for a challenge to do so. But I was preparing myself for the worst because of how things roll out, especially in the first days.
Ace, Austin, and Zach all ganged up on you in this moment. And as a viewer, it was like, Amaya, it was so uncomfortable and upsetting to watch, especially just like as a woman, like woman to woman. I was like, somebody fucking go save this girl. How did it feel in that moment standing up there alone?
Oh my God. And plus, people were already not necessarily complaining, but just say I cry too much. So it's like, damn, how can I not cry right now? It was a really, really tough moment for me, to be honest with you. Like to just be on that podium and having nobody but myself at that moment. I'm like, you know what? I just really, it's on my plate. So I'm going to eat up and digest the food. And guess what? Thank you for spilling the tea on how it really feels. But it really did. I was blacking out. Like,
I can imagine like completely just dissociating in that moment, because you're like, just stand here, try not to cry, try not to cry. Okay, I'm crying. Try to hold it together. Try to hold it together.
Yes.
Have you ever experienced anything like that situation in your real life ever?
To be honest, no. Because like once again, like I'm able to walk away and like block someone when I feel like there's a conversation is just leading to something horrible. But at that moment, I really just needed to embrace it and just stand on business, you know? And on top of that, I had no idea Zach felt that way. And that was the person I was currently in the couple with. So out of everybody, I was like, okay, at least I have somebody to stand up for me. But it was not him at all.
Okay, during the challenge, yes, the guys were basically accusing you of coming on too strong and being too much too soon. To have 3 men all be collectively saying that to you, like, why do you think all of them were that triggered by you?
I mean, my father loves to say that a strong, confident woman, especially a woman who's in touch with her emotions, would intimidate the cowards and people who are not vulnerable and open like that. So it's just more like, I never understood the coming off too strong part, because I never groped anybody. I swear that I was like, I started to get so scared of how I felt like I was walking on eggshells. If I looked at somebody for too long, it was just like, yeah, bro, she wants to get married with me the next day. Like, we never spoke about marriage or kids talk. I never groped anybody. Like, they just really started to make me feel like I was just doing too much.
Right. So you're like, I'm not even gonna make eye contact with you.
Right?
Like,
Can I make eye contact with anybody? Or like me, my pinky toe touching their pinky toe is sex to them? And like, keep in mind, guys, we're on Love Island. We're supposed to be. I thought this was a kiss and dating show. And I can't even have my shoulder touching you now, bro. Like, seriously.
It's so facts. I was like, what is going on? Like,
I thought I was going crazy. I'm like,
yeah.
Did I not know what I signed up for? Like, I know I'm a very open sexual girl and love her smooches, but nobody wanted smooches there with anybody.
I will say I lost so much respect for all three of those men in that moment too, because I think there's one moment, yes, to voice your opinion.
Yeah.
But when you start to gang up on someone who is just standing there and getting it from every angle, like, read the room. Guess what? You're going to be on this island for a long time. You can have this conversation privately, but to publicly try to embarrass you, it just was so inappropriate. Throughout the season, you stood up for other women, but no one stood up for you in that moment.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if it was just more of them letting the conversation just be done and be finished. But yeah, it was just like me, particularly, especially like me, like at that moment. But I remember when I walked off, Hala and another islander, I think it was Ciara. Yeah, they came in to comfort me for a little bit. But no, it was my voice against three guys. And baby, this voice was loud, okay?
What do you wish someone of the girls just would have said?
All right, guys, like, take it easy. Like, calm down. Just calm down. It was really tough. But I'm telling you, like, out of this whole experience, my skin is so thicker now. Thicker than raw beef, okay? Like, or it's burnt beef. Like, this skin is tough now, baby.
Wait, Amaya, if you actually, like, now thinking back, like, why do you think no one stood up for you?
Maybe they felt the same way, or maybe they just didn't want to get involved. Probably, I think that's what it was. They didn't want to probably get involved in the crossfire that was happening. But though I was taking the bullets like boom, boom, baby, I was KO. I had to walk away. I was game over. I was like, what the fuck? What the fucky is going on?
Had roles been reversed and you were sitting and one of your girls was up there literally like verbally getting the shit beaten out of her, what would you have said?
They would have heard me from across the room. I would have been like, actually, no, I have a question. Like, you're not going to be speaking to anybody like that, especially not one of my girls.
Okay, you mentioned, and let's get to it, someone did stand up for you and speak up for you in that moment, Mr. Brian. How did that change the way that you saw him?
I mean, like, initially, I always thought he was very cute, very, very handsome. But just hearing his voice, because I thought it was just like arguments and people just attacking me. And to the point where one moment I put my head down, I wasn't looking up. And then I heard him say, wait, hold on. And I looked up and I was like, my eyes just glowed, and I really did feel like he was my knight in armor that night, like just saving me. And after that, I did a double take, baby girl. I was like, what? Brian, you know what? I need to talk to you. Come over here.
You're like, Brian, I bet if I kind of grazed toes with you, you would be turned on, okay? And you wouldn't think I'm trying to fuck you, though. We could have a nice conversation. Right. Because you're a grown-ass man. Okay, what made you realize after like initial attraction and loving that he stood up for you, what made you realize you wanted to be in a couple with Brian?
So after the conversations just kept on being so flowy, and I felt like I was being my complete self around him without feeling tamed and without feeling like my wings are being clipped off. Like, it really just felt so natural. And I also felt like we had a lot of things in common. We come from the same background. So he like really do understands me in a different way, you know? So yeah, it really started off like from that.
Okay, how did the night in the hideaway help strengthen your connection, honey?
Oh, baby girl, it was steamy, all right. We were sweating. Like, it really was a great feeling to just have that private and intimate moment because, like, back in the villa, yes, you're able to have private conversations, but there's still people around. And, like, that just forced us to really be just us two. And, like, if we didn't want to conversate with each other, we have somebody else to conversate with. But now it was like, no, we actually do want to talk to each other. Like, we love talking to each other and being next to each other. And the next morning, before like heading back, I remember just sitting down by the jacuzzi with him, and we were just quiet. Like, it was beauty in the silence. Like, I really did feel like I found my best friend where I could yap away, or where we're having our quiet moments. It's like one of the best quality times with him.
That makes me so happy for you because I relate to you, and like, I'm a yapper too.
Yeah.
I love talking and I could talk forever, but when you find someone that you can be so comfortable with that silence isn't awkward and you can just be still and yourself, that's a huge sign of like progress in a relationship, that you don't have to do the small talk. Okay, I have to ask, did he end up eating the kitty in the hideaway?
Eat that kitty in the hideaway. I said, eat that kitty. Well, he definitely took some advice. We had a great night.
You had a good time.
Yeah.
Did you feel like your physical chemistry was there?
Oh, 100%.
Love that for you. Okay. How often, aside from now the hideaway, like how often were people actually like hooking up and fucking in the main room?
Dude, well, I don't know if it's like you guys caught on, but we did have a code word, journey. And it kind of traumatizes me now. Like, when somebody outside be like, oh, a journey, I'm like, how dare you? Clutching my pearls. But like, if we had a code name, but people were having journey, so for sure.
And was it at all ever like awkward while you're all trying to go to bed and you're hearing like smacking noises?
Like, dude, I'm like, can I sleep? We already don't get enough rest around here. But you know what's like, as you should, baby girl.
Do you guys have sound machines or like earplugs?
The earplugs were not plugging. Like, listen, seriously, those were low quality earplugs because we were so able to like hear things. And I'm like, dude, okay. Especially if there's a couple right next to you.
I'm fucking dying. One of the biggest major turning points of the season that I think the internet truly felt, so I want to hear your take on it, was when America voted you as the most genuine and most trustworthy Islander.
Yeah.
As viewers, we felt like we watched everyone almost shift and kind of treat you really differently, Amaya, like after that moment. Did you feel the shift?
I felt the shift a little bit, for sure. I mean, it was just like, okay, now you want to talk to me? Like,
period.
You know, your girl be clocking it. We didn't have no watches over there, but baby, I clock certain tea. And it's like, don't talk to me now. I'm okay. School over. Like,
right. Like, I feel like one of the things that was actually infuriating me personally was like seeing Zach literally tell you that he was basically like disturbed that you tried to kiss him.
Dude.
And then he's trying to climb up on that fucking daybed with you, being like, honey.
Girl, I was so confused. Somebody find me a map because I'm lost. Like, what the fuck? I mean, like, no, seriously. I was confused. He's a grown man. He can't tell me no. He kissed me. We were kissing back in Casa Amor. That's why I was, like, uncomfortable. Like, what? Right, that's a strong word.
You literally came at me at the fire pit during the challenge. You're saying how uncomfortable you are around me. You don't want to be with me. You don't like me.
Yes.
And then America is like, by the way, motherfuckers, let us remind you who the fuck is the favorite since none of you know.
Yeah.
We put you at number one and everyone, you see Ace's face and he literally is like,
ha ha. Huh.
And everyone is like, oh my God, Ace and Zach specifically, it was like, let's watch you two try to figure out how to rearrange this narrative in your head. And let's see. And I was praying to fucking God you saw through Zach's bullshit.
Oh, I saw, girl.
Okay, good.
I don't have 20/20 vision, but I have 20/20 vision at that moment, okay? It was like, dude, why are you trying to talk to me now? And then also, I feel like when the guys were like ranking me, it definitely was just projection. Like, they didn't have I'm like, name the reason. Like, name an example. No examples were being able to made. Like,
that's so interesting.
Yeah, it was just projection.
You don't need to name names, but like, did you feel some of the women also kind of be a little bit nicer?
Some, yeah.
Yeah. We don't need to throw shade, but we don't even need you to name it because as viewers, we clocked it. And I was like, Amaya, you better fucking stand on business now and remember who the fuck you are.
Period.
But I will say, I think, again, why America fell in love with you, Amaya, is because you can tell how genuine you are. The fact that you didn't tell that fucking Zach ass to be like, babe, we're done. Like, I know what game you're playing. You were still sweet to him.
Yeah.
You still even fucking apologized to him. I was going to be like, Amaya.
Girl.
No.
No.
You apologized to him.
Dude.
And Ace. I was like, girl, I have to just give you your flowers for a second, but also remind women, like, I think sometimes we are the first people to apologize in moments because we want to make situations just feel like, let's just appease people and let's make it easy and let's not make it awkward. But it's like, why did you speak to both of them that way?
Yeah.
Because they were disrespectful and pushed you to the point that you then had to go back and defend yourself.
Yes.
And then you're being the one that feels like you have to apologize first.
Yeah.
Bitch, fucking no.
Girl. No, exactly.
No.
Seriously.
Another huge moment. There were so many fucking huge moments. I love how people are like, I don't know about this season. Like, how many big fucking moments? We can't even get through enough. And I still have so much more to talk to you about. Okay. A huge moment this season was when Sierra abruptly left the villa. Can you talk to me just from your perspective as an Islander, what went down?
Dude, literally, we all started the morning together. And then out of nowhere, she did disappear. And we all were just asking, where was Sierra? I remember asking, I was like, do you guys know where Sierra went? And then same thing with Nick. I was like, Nick, where's Sierra? We all genuinely did not know. So we did not get the chance to say goodbye. We weren't able to see her pack her bags. It literally just happened in the flash of an eye. It felt like very unreal, in a way. Like, what is going on?
Where were you guys when she clearly went and packed her bags?
We were all in the villa. We literally were all just hanging out.
You were outside?
Outside.
Okay.
And she was gone. Literally gone.
Now knowing, I have to ask, why she left, how do you feel about it?
I definitely do think words matter and everyone should be respected, So, I just hope that, she learns from her consequences, which, she is a grown woman. So, hopefully moving on forward, it's just this should not be repeated,
Yeah. Okay, we're going to play a game.
Okay,
I'm going to give you a scenario and you tell me the first Islander that comes to mind. Okay. Who gave the best advice?
Best advice, first Islander. I would say Olandria.
Okay. Which Islander crashed out the hardest?
Besides myself, Hella.
Who was the fakest?
Ooh, a fakest. Man, Austin, Boston, because listen, where did this information come from, Austin? Shit.
Which guy was the best kisser?
Ooh, Brian.
Whose clothes did you steal the most?
Ciara's.
Which couple had the most sex in the group room?
Oh my God. Damn. Okay, wait. Helen and Jeremiah when they were together. Ha. Dude.
Whose elimination made you the saddest?
Oh my God, Charlie.
Which couple has the best chance of making it in the outside world besides you and Brian?
I would have to say Olandria and Nick.
Really?
Yeah. Because Iris and Pepe, I don't know. Like, I like nothing against like their relationship. I love them together. But Alandria and Nick families spoke about cookouts already and inviting each other's over to their household. So I really do think that they're going to be a good couple.
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by Tinder. Daddy Gang. You know that feeling of finding an amazing hole-in-the-wall restaurant when you're traveling to a foreign city? There is truly nothing better than having the best meal of your life surrounded by locals where nobody knows you're a tourist. Well, with Tinder's help, you can have more moments like that and get a true taste of the local life. Tinder's passport mode can be the best travel companion when you're looking for a local tour guide in any city in the world. Try Tinder Passport globally to connect locally during your travels or even before you start packing, all while making traveling to a new place feel easier. With Tinder's help, add more plans to your itinerary by matching with a local and setting a date to see the city through their eyes. Passport mode is also a great way to help immerse yourself deeper into the culture and have more authentic experiences while traveling. With Passport mode, there's so much to discover. Explore all of the possibilities for yourself. Tinder, it starts with a swipe. Download Tinder today. Okay, we're going to play a game. What is the weirdest place you've ever had sex?
CVS pharmacy. At the bathroom. In the bathroom. Not in public. Not in public, but it was in the bathroom.
What was going on?
We made sure that we didn't touch anything. Like, I touched the wall because I needed to stabilize myself. But we made sure that it was clean, okay? Literally, we went to CVS. I needed to buy some candy. And then we had one smooch. And then he was like, do you want to go to the bathroom? I'm like, okay. I guess it was exciting. It made it more exciting.
A CVS buck. We love that.
Santa Claus, please bring me Christmas presents. I promise I wasn't that naughty.
Okay, what is the most unhinged thing you have ever done after a breakup?
Unhinged means like
you went a little crazy.
Dude. Fuck. There's a lot of moments. Let me think. Brain loading. Oh, I think I called my ex-boyfriend's mom, and I'm like, what is that? How dare you raise a son like this? And I'm
That's
like,
so good.
yeah.
When you call the mom,
I called the mom, baby. I usually always get my like boyfriends at the times like mom's phone number. But yeah, I'm like, wait, no, mama, sit down. We have to have a talk, okay? What in the world? Where went wrong? Was there any like childhood like situation that made him like this? Like, what is it?
That's so real. Put it on the mother. It's now your problem to take your fucking son, your bitch ass son back. I'm done with his ass.
Right.
Okay, what is the craziest thing someone's ever asked you to do in bed?
In bed? To suck their toes. Like, ew. Guys, sorry, but ew, I'm never sucking a man's toes. Like, what? First of all, they don't even have that much good of a self-care, usually. And now you want me to suck your toes? Like, are they even washed? And, like, guys, let me show you this moment. I went to Miami, like, 2 years ago, and I was on a jet ski with someone, and I looked down, and he had the longest pinky toenail ever. I swear on my baby sisters, I got scared. I was like, I don't know if he use that like, as a weapon. Like, if somebody's coming to attack him, he'll like just slice somebody with the pinky toenail. But girl, it was long and strong. And ever since then, I kind of do have a little bit of an ache when it comes down to guys' toes.
Wait, were you hooking up with this man on the jet ski?
We were just on the jet ski, right? And we were supposed to hook up. But when I tell you, I was like, girl, bring me back to shore right now. This is not okay. How the fuck you fit your feet in the sneakers? Seriously, with that long toenail, it was like this. I had so much questions.
Wait, Amaya, when someone asked you to suck their toes, what did you say to them?
Oh, hell no. I'm like, don't ruin the moment right now, my love. Like, everything's going smooth like butter, and now you're going to come here with the kitchen knife and just slice me up. Like, hello, calm down. No, relax, my guy.
What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever done during a night of drinking?
Dude, Oh my God. Guys, this was when I was like 21. Too much margaritas, just started drinking. Your girl started freestyling rapping on a date. And keep in mind,
Wait, what?
I started to freestyle rap on a date on our way back home, and it was a 1-hour car ride. So it's not like I just did one thing. I was just yapping, talking to myself, and then at first I thought he liked it, but then I go on Twitter and I seen that one, he blocked me on Twitter from seeing a tweet, and then 2, my friends sent it to me and they're like, bro, he just shitted on you. He was like, what would you do if a girl raps the whole entire car ride? And everybody was like, jump out the window. I'm like, oh my God.
Wait, you have to give me, from any recollection you have, a little rap. Give me a little something.
Dude, okay, so like,
You're like, we're driving. I'm driving. Ooh,
right.
Ooh, and you're like,
the
hit it.
margaritas is feeling nice. So it was literally like the Fat Joe lean back instrumental.
Yeah, give me it.
It was like, my name is Amaya, a little girl with a big dream, never get down on her knees if you know what I mean.
Meanwhile, this man is like, I'm about to swerve off the road.
Swerve off. But looking back, it was like, okay, I could definitely see like the fake smiles. Like, get me out of this car.
I also could see like it's fun for a couple minutes, but an hour? Like, I'm obsessed with you that you're like, let me give you another one. Hold on. Listen to this shit. This is amazing.
Right.
He's like, can I turn on the radio? You're like, no, I am the radio.
No,
I'm
seriously.
obsessed with you. Okay, fuck, marry, kill these sex positions.
Okay.
Doggy style, cowgirl, and missionary.
Okay. Mary, missionary, because eye contact, hello, open eyes. Fuck doggy style, exciting. And kill cowgirl. Baby, my knees be tired. Okay, I don't have the best joints. This is why I do yoga and I stretch it out, but we're trying to improve.
Okay, what is your go-to line if you want to start sexting?
Ooh, I would just be like, time to get wet. For both me and him.
I love how straightforward you are. Okay, what has been your wildest sexual mishap?
Mishap, like what?
Like you fell off the bed and you got a concussion, like you broke an elbow,
Oh my
like
God.
you fell off, whatever the fuck, like a disaster.
Dude. So I was having sex with one of my ex-boyfriends, and I guess he got too excited that he farted. But like the fart was so bad that I almost threw up. I tried to act like it was like, okay, like obviously it's natural for humans to pass gas. That's good that you're passing gas, bro. We're all for it. But like we had to stop and move to a whole different room. And I'm like, please don't let this fart linger, because how to the no was so not it.
Did he acknowledge it?
He was like, yeah, it was like, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm sure that was not me queefing. So it had to come from something else.
Why was it one of those like?
It was like that, like literally short, but very, very impactful. Powerful.
Dude, you know what's so crazy is like, I feel like that, as shitty as it is, it's like if it's loud, yeah, literally, it's kind of awkward if it's loud, but if it doesn't smell, you're like, okay, that was weird, pretend it was a queef, keep it moving.
Yes.
If it reeks,
dude, I don't know what he was eating that day, but boy, was it. I survived, baby. I almost suffocated. Okay, I'm a survivor. I'm a gas fart person and the sex survivor.
You're so strong, Amaya. You're so strong.
The battles I face.
Okay, what is your weirdest turn on?
Weirdest turn on? I like, okay, like, you know when you're cuddling with somebody and like I love putting my face in their armpits a little bit. Obviously, if it smells crazy, then I'm going to like be like, oh hell no. But if it's a good smell, like body,
You're in there.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Okay, have you ever had a threesome?
No.
Would you ever?
Yes, I would, but not now.
Okay.
Not now. I feel like that's more for like 30s, like when like the sex is like, well, to keep things exciting,
30s. We're gonna save it for the 30s.
30s, yeah.
Love that for you. Okay, Amaya, what is your best skill in the bedroom?
Ooh, man, listen, there's a reason why my jaws snatch. Okay, your girl be stretching the jaw out. And I'm proud. Not everybody got to see the scale. So, like, if you're able to see the scale, Brian.
Girl, I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you. How do you think your life is going to be different now after Love Island? Like, are you going to lean into the fame? Like, what are you thinking?
I definitely do want to engage with my supporters as much as possible. Like, I just want to talk to them and know that, like, my papaya would never change. You get what I'm saying? And I really do want to leave a positive impact on women to know to never settle and to never change who they are. So as long as I keep on sending that message out, whether it's like my mini like get ready with me or vlogs, then for sure. But you know, a goal of mine, like I said earlier, is definitely to get my PhD. So maybe next year your girl will be returning back to school. And for anybody who would want to follow me in that journey, it's more than like I'm open.
Okay, you and Brian. Obviously, we saw you guys. You won Love Island. But now, what do you think this looks like in the real world?
Guys, I'm so excited to be in the real world with him without, like, mics up. And I could just talk to him whenever. And, like, I'm waiting for our truffle pasta date. And I can't wait to meet his family. I know I met some of his family, his Papa Bear, but I need to meet Mommy officially. He needs to come. We're going to be cooking together. There's just so much things that we have planned for us. And I'm just happy to be in this moment with him,
right.
You know?
Have you guys talked about long distance?
Yes.
Like, what are you guys thinking?
Yeah, so we're definitely going to be taking turns seeing each other. And Boston is not far away from me. I actually have cousins and friends out there. So Boston, your girl's coming.
I'm obsessed. You and Brian made history by being the first Hispanic couple to win Love Island.
Wow.
Congratulations. Like,
Thank you.
what does that mean to you?
Man, it's really, really huge because I'm the first generation to be here in America. First generational nurse, like first time for like my parents literally came from Dominican Republic and like didn't have the best like upbringing. So Latino culture to me is very, very huge. So I mean, it's really I feel blessed and I feel so much gratitude, you know?
No, I think like for the world and especially right now, this was such an incredible moment in history. Like, I think sometimes people obviously can look at Love Island and be like, oh, it's just a dating show. But to see you and Brian up on that stage and winning in the world that we're in right now, I think it's probably what a lot of people needed. And for you to be that person to give people that hope and that strength, like, it's truly beautiful and incredible, Maya.
Oh,
seriously.
My gosh. Like, hearing this from you is really huge. So thank you
of course
so much.
Of
and
course.
We feel so supported and so loved. And I'm glad that I was able to, well, me and Brian were able to be a part of this.
Can I ask you about, just quickly, I know we don't have that much time, but like mental health. I think sometimes people look at people on shows and we're all obsessed. We're like, we don't like this couple and we like this person. We don't like that person. But can you just kind of talk to me a little bit about what in maybe not as fun moments in the villa, like what did mental health look like in the villa and like struggles and just like how did people get through when things were dark, just to like understand for people watching, like this isn't all just fun and games, like we're real people.
Like literally we're real people. We have feelings. And I think sometimes like people forget how intense things could be in there. Like when you don't have any interaction with the outside world, you're not able to call your mom and dad and talk to them. Like we're literally just there. But when we have doctors like on like set, like psych doctors, so whenever we really are having a bad moment or we feel like the world is like crashing down due to the intensity of emotions, we're able to take a break and talk to the doctors if needed to be. And everybody has their own way with navigating how they deal with their feelings. But one, for me, it was just one, loving it out, and two, just going on a dog and feeling that fresh air and like just embracing Mother Nature.
I'm gonna do a couple rapid fire last minute questions and then we're ending. Okay, what is your take on BDSM?
Oh, baby, we love that. We love that, okay?
You do? Love. Okay, how do you feel about Timothée Chalamet?
Yeah, it was Zendaya, right? Right?
On
Wait,
Ju-
I think was Zendaya.
no.
Oh wait, no, he's with
Oh,
Kylie.
yeah, he's with Kylie.
I'm going crazy. Very cute.
Very cute. What is your most irrational fear?
I would have to say sharks. Like seriously, I sometimes when I'm underwater and my eyes are closed, I have like this big imagination of a shark coming to get me. I don't know why.
So do you go in the ocean a lot?
From knee and beyond.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. What is your weirdest reoccurring dream?
Oh my gosh. I would have to say getting chased by naked people. No, seriously, like that's one of my night terrors. Have you ever watched the movie Hereditary?
No.
So there was like a scene there where like she's just like, I don't know, I forgot it was a he or she, but somebody just wakes up and like there's a scene of like naked people all around them. And like ever since then, that's like really like irrational fear of mine. I just hope I don't trip and fall.
Holy fucking shit.
No, I swear. Watch when you search it up. You're gonna be like, okay,
I get
see what she's talking about.
Okay, fair. If you had a vibrator, if you have a vibrator and you had to name her, what would it be?
Rosa.
Okay, what is a song that will always hype you up?
Ooh, got that only.
What is the weirdest thing you keep in your purse?
I keep. Damn, I have a lot of weird things in my purse. Backup heels. Because I went out one day in NYC and like a purse as in like a tote bag. And then my heel literally broke. So then ever since then, I was like, no, we need to bring backup heels because girl, we're not ever going to be limping like that again. Yep.
Do you ever wear flats?
I wear flats sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is your dream threesome?
Let me see. Kim Kardashian.
Oh, that's good.
She is hot as fuck.
What message do you hope viewers take away from your time on the show overall?
To just really stay true to who you are. Never change for yourself. Even when people are making you feel like, okay, what's going on with me? What's wrong? There's never nothing wrong with you, baby. Like, shine. And if you're bright as too light, guess what? Put some motherfucking shades on, bitch. Like, let your sun bright and illuminate.
You obviously have gone viral for the songs that you love to make up when you're alone. Can you sing us a little something to close out your Call Her Daddy interview today? Give us a little like Call Her Daddy, Amaya. I'm going to close my eyes and just vibe.
Okay. Call Her Daddy is on the show with Alex Cooper. We are here to glow. Call Her Daddy, you know what it is. Hey, let's get to the biz.
Honey, you're about to get a record deal. No, Amaya, like, truly, thank you so much for coming on. I feel like it is such a pleasure to sit down with you. You were such a bright energy in the villa, but to get to know you today, you're so funny, you're so charismatic, you're so loving, and I'm so happy that America made the right person famous.
Oh
Seriously.
my God, Alex, thank you so much. And like, girl, I love listening to all your podcasts. So once I got the news, I was like, there's no way. Like, Alex. So this was a huge, huge moment for me. Thank you so much. And you're beautiful inside and out.
I love you. Amaya, Call Her Daddy. We did it.
Yay!
Love you.